Big thing when I was a kid, Indian burns.
My mom and I would do it too, though. My mom was like, "Watch this one." She'd put it in, like, "Ow!"
Nope, can't be here with. I can't.
For the great Big J cannot be burned by the hand on
A
his
lot
skin.
of hallucinogenic drugs don't work on me. I can't be hurt by Indian burns. I also don't understand the physics of the game where you take a pencil to break someone else's pencil.
Yeah, I love
Remember that game in school?
Yeah.
Never done. I stopped playing. I don't believe magic eye is a real thing.
You don't think it's a real thing?
Little round of Jay's fun facts before we go.
These are some pop-up video facts.
Kansas City, if you're thinking about bringing me a magic eye picture, shove it up your ass. I don't want it.
Pop up bonfire.
He legitimately believes nobody can do it.
What?
He thinks, like, if you say you can magic eye, you're, like, faking.
It's false, yeah. You're making it up.
I can't do it, but I know it's not fake.
Fake.
I can totally see everything.
What is that? I'm really good at magic eye. That's such a good, funny thing.
Black
for
Lucy got an
Christina.
answer. Black Lucy has an answer.
What is it?
It's Jacob would love it. There's a shark up here, a shark down here,
What the
in the ocean.
Yeah.
Here, shark there, shark everywhere.
Sharks coming out of a cave.
Yep.
What the fuck?
This is heart.
What the fuck? How do we learn how to do these? Can someone teach us?
You just have to
lie
focus
with your friends.
No, you like focus your eyes like you're crossing your eyes, and you can start.
I just had LASIK. I can't do that.
You put it at your nose and pull it away slowly, and it will help you get the focus rhythm.
I'm with you, buddy.
They're lying.
Mountain range.
Yep.
All right.
How about I say 1, 2, 3, and you
Ball.
both say what it is when you know?
Yeah. Do that.
Christine's not even looking at Magic Eye. She's looking at Sierra Sky's fucking Facebook. You
No,
piece of
no,
shit.
that
no,
up.
no.
Can you
this
Do
put
your
is
that
work,
the
you
girl.
fucking scumbag.
Can you put that up?
Get a
Can you
shot
put
of
that
that,
up?
Corey. No.
Can you
Oh,
put
she
it-
changed her. She changed it back.
But that was Jay's reaction to what?
To Blue Planet. The whole time we were watching Blue Planet, every shot, every couple of minutes, he just kept going, this
I
isn't
said I wasn't
real.
going to bring this up because
This
it's going
isn't
to
real.
break Jacob's heart.
He doesn't like Blue
There's
Planet.
I said I don't like it. There's no way those shots are real.
What are you he thinks the whole thing's CGI.
It'd be impossible. There'd have to be a.
That's crazy.
There'd have
you
to
think that
there'd have to be a GoPro on an animal.
there was.
No, but then they'll show the animal finish the shot, and there's no GoPro on it.
No, but there's multiple camera shots. They have one on the animal, and then they'll have a wide shot.
None of it's real.
It's real.
It's completely real, Jay.
He really was watching it like
It's
4 years to make this.
100% computers.
No.
4 years of their life work wasted because they just use computers. There's very little of that is real shit at all. There's no way.
So you're
I watched
telling
two
Some of this
episodes.
stuff,
Two
if they,
episodes
missed, they
I
only have
watched.
1 day to shoot it. If they missed it, they have to wait a year till they could shoot it again.
You're telling me that Jay has the same reaction to Blue Planet as I do of watching a man stick his entire hand in another man's asshole?
same
Yeah,
reaction.
watch, Dan. Very easy. You see this right here? You see this coral reef, this perfectly shot coral reef with these sea monsters living underneath in high def digital?
Yeah.
That's not real, dude. That's computer work. There's no computer in the world can make this happen. Christine, could you please? Could you please go back?
Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, no, the fisting videos go. Oh.
Dan, there's millions of them.
I don't need to
There's
see
millions of them
don't
out
need
there.
to see another one.
I mean, I'm going to call that gay.
Yeah, well, I would call it gay.
Well, that's what a person.
I could.
God.
And if you wanted me to.
It is. That is
Oh, Christine, do me a favor. I'd like to do if I could make a pick, please. Go up a little bit there. Yeah, I'd like to do arm deep fisting, please. Not real. Fake computers. Real.
Gather together.
Oh, we know. High budget, fucking Hollywood bullshit.
Maybe we
go
can
back,
get-
Christine.
Maybe we can get David Attenborough to
A real
do
filmmaking.
fisting. He goes, that butthole opened up.
Real filmmaking.
Do the gay noise to the Blue Planet.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that.
Turn the volume off of Blue Planet.
Yeah, turn the volume off Blue Planet. No, hip. Yeah.
It's
Turn
an
off the
ad.
volume.
It's an ad. That was the problem.
Yeah.
No, turn off the
Too many
turn up the
fucking-
volume. Whoa, Jacob.
Yeah, turn his mic down.
Yeah.
Turn that guy's mic down.
All right. Just turn off the volume.
Planet 2 to capture the
Well, here. Looks like the fish are gay.
No, these things don't happen. What was the one thing that was
Right here.
completely fake? Was
The
the
octopus?
no, not the octopus. The stupid
The turtle cleaning station. It was
the
so
turtle
cute.
the turtle car wash.
The
Horse
turtle
shit.
car wash. No, it was. It was great.
Shut up, Christine. And I will get violently angry about this if everyone keeps telling me otherwise. No, what's the thing? The stupid fish that like it changes colors to hypnotize the crab. That was not real.
You're a Blue Planet phobe.
The cuttlefish.
The cuttlefish.
Kyle, you need to eat a cuttlefish of vanilla paste. That's one of my favorite episodes of South Park ever.
Cuttlefish it is. That's the episode that they do the
6 Days There.
Neelam Sharma was found dead in her home, and police were stumped to as who committed the crime. They had no ideas or evidence, but they did have Sharma's pet parrot, Hercules, jerk off, who literally had a bird's eye view of the whole thing. When her nephew, Ashutosh, Jesus Christ.
Oshkosh Bagosh?
What the fuck with these Indian names?
All right.
No, they're all dumb.
Which the...
Sharma's nephew, Ashutosh. I mean, why? And what? Ashutosh, get over here.
Tosh.
Why the Utosh?
Because that's a name probably from India or wherever they're from.
No. I mean, if your name was like Steve Areno Bomarama and people were like, dude, Steve. It's like still, yeah, there's all that dumb bullshit at the end of it on paper.
Yeah.
It's like the Kimbe Matumba Mahaka Mahega Mahuga. Ashutosh is a dumb name in every language. Listen, the bigger point to me, pedophile or no, this guy just farts out horseshit movies. It's just the same.
I think you'd like.
I'm very awkward around you because you're a very beautiful woman. Unfortunately, you don't make my ding-a-ling do much because you're not my daughter.
Well, I'd love to normally.
Earlier films more than the ones that everyone tells you have to love, like Bananas and everything you want to know about sex, but we're afraid to ask. I love those movies.
Dude, when they tell you the people that are in those movies, I'm like, ugh, and boring. Son of a ball. First of all, she's in like 11 movies in a row he made, which is fucking insane.
I'm going to say it right now, I like Mel Brooks. Fuck Woody Allen. I'm a Mel Brooks guy.
I'm Mel Brooks all day long. Mel Brooks, I don't give a fuck if he's made 70 less movies. It's just better.
And he's funny. And
it's as dated. But it's fucking holds up. So, dude, Woody Allen, does not hold up. I can't believe people liked it when it came out. It's nonsense.
I always feel like I'm underdressed when I watch it.
Oh, he's just I hate it. I hate it so much. I had 7,000 sentences come out there in my head at once. But
I have friends
that
I have friends that how I would call into the arts, and they're always like, "How did you not get into Woody Allen?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I liked Mel Brooks a lot." And they're like, "Oh, if you know, no. Mel Brooks is for mongoloids." It's like,
Dan,
no, fuck you, man. That was my guy.
Dan, all you've proved to me is that those friends of yours, your theater friends that I didn't even know you had, and I have to talk to you about that.
One of them's a comic.
Your theater friends, yeah, well, good. You should throw them under the bus right now, because if anybody says Woody Allen over Mel and tells you that Woody Allen is fantastic, I'm telling you, they're saying what they think they're supposed to say. And I just realized the term when on very aggressive women reality shows, and they go, "These bitches are all fake." That's what they're talking about. Those people, those friends of yours, Dan, your theater friends, are fake ass bitches, dude, because they don't love Woody Allen.
I would love to start bringing Bad Girls Club and Love After Lockup vernacular into artistic arguments, because I think that'll really prove the point better.
I would rather have In-N-Out nightmares on an 8-hour flight the entire time than kill the time with Woody Allen films. Jesus Christ, it's so boring.
Joe DeRosa loves them.
Well, you know what? Let's bring DeRosa on.
Joe's is I'll tell you what, you want to get DeRosa wound up at me, and we've been in a good place, me and Joe. You want to get DeRosa wound up, dude? He'll have this debate, and he's going to try. I live with Joe, and we did this, and I'm telling you, one time I was angry. We only had one computer in the house at the time, and I wanted to jack it. And Joe came out of his room, and I couldn't say I wanted to jack it. And he sat down, and he started watching Woody Allen, and I said, I don't get Woody Allen, and he started doing a nice DeRosa explanation on me, and I'll tell you what I did. I sat at the computer, and I just had to talk to myself and go, "Jay, you're just angry because you wanted to jack it, and now he's out in the living room."
It's very self-aware.
I go, "I'm not going to do this," but the things you're saying are starting to get past the jacking thing, and it's starting to say some things, and I'm like, "Joe, this is wild what you're saying, man. This is wild." He will come on and heavily debate Woody Allen without a doubt.
All right, well, let's set that up, because that.
And then you'll see. Jacob
and I'll watch the documentary.
Jacob will do to me. Jacob will do to me like Christine does when my friends disagree with me and jumps immediately on their side. Jacob cannot wait
I'm telling
for.
you now, I
He's jumping
like his
all.
movies.
You can't defend
I
them
told you
though.
on the text that I like his movies. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you
Jacob
can't really
did-
defend it.
Jacob in our group text
What?
did try to fight for Woody's honor.
But Jacob, here's the thing. I know you're a
I
rad
haven't
dude.
seen the documentaries. So.
I know you're a rad dude. Why are you hiding from them? Because you think it's not going to be real if you don't see it, Jacob.
Yeah.
That's not how the world works, bud.
You can't hide from your problems.
You can't hide from this. You can't hide
You
from
won't
this.
watch the movies I even suggest. So how would you know?
I'll tell you why, Jacob. Because you'll never be able to afford to give me back those 2 hours of my life. You don't have it to give. What
Jacob,
would
are you
would you
saying-
suggest that? What would you suggest I watch?
I mean,
Bananas.
I love that one, but I mean,
I do love Hannah and her
what do you-
sisters.
No, she doesn't. Christine's a fake
either
ass
watch
bitch.
Bananas or start with everything you wanted to know about sex, but we're afraid to ask. And
Tell
then
me,
go to Bananas.
tell me one movie. Tell me one comedy he has that doesn't involve a slide whistle at some point when he does something. Oh, look! Oh, this thing's blowing away in the wind. I keep trying to get it, and it's not. Oh, what a bunch of follies!
Oh, a perfect fall kiss was ruined. I guess we'll reschedule it.
Perfect fall. Oh, look at that view of the Manhattan Bridge, and I'm holding hands with a lovely lady.
Oh, look, it's the Chrysler building perfectly between us. No.
Oh, dude, dramatizing people, just
I think
young New York
the money
people, like
wrong.
putting out cigarettes inside while they talk shit around a table.
Well, I think that's actually absolutely preposterous, and I think if he wants to go to the dinner party, he should go to the dinner party.
Oh, but there's not going to be enough seatings at the dinner party. Give me Mel Brooks any fucking day. Give me a nice.
Yeah, why? How does?
Why
How
do you
does?
pick one or the
You
other?
do have. I'll tell you why. Because it's.
I love
First
Mel
of all,
Brooks.
show me. I know, but Woody Allen calls himself a comedian. Show me one thing where they're like. He shows like the way he shows the beauty of New York. Show me, is any of these movies ever have a real thing where Mia Farrow survived 2 sexual assaults or something, like just because she decided to go to a bodega at the wrong time of night? I'm sick. Where is this rich man's New York he speaks of?
Where is the Bronx is burning?
I don't know his New York, and I don't care about it. It sounds boring. You want to sit with old Jews and have soupity lanes? No, I don't, Jacob.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, quick makeout sesh.
Yeah, Hereditary over the pants Heege.
If she makes it to the Purge, she better suck your dick in the theater.
Yeah, marry that woman.
It was not good.
No, that bad?
Not even. There's just a movie where they still say lines like, "Yeah," he goes, "They said they're going to kill everybody, but they forgot about one thing. They forgot about us." Click, click.
I hate that.
They forgot about one thing. They forgot about us.
And a lot of that. Terrible, terrible people at one point in the movie. Go back for each other and goes, "Come on, man, you got to get up." He goes, "No, just go, man. Just get out of here. Don't wait for me." It's just a bunch of scenes like that.
Can we start doing? Can we start
really bad?
using quotes like that
The first Purge, it was so shitty.
in our everyday conversation? Where I go, Jay, they thought we're off the air, but they forgot about us.
Yeah,
Bonfire.
they forgot about us. No, here's a good example too. This is the best example of why I hated it. About being on the nose with everything.
Yeah.
A woman falls down at one point, and a guy reaches up out of the sewer
To grab her.
and starts grabbing her. He's got a baby head over his mouth that's making like little mouth baby talk.
Yeah.
And they keep zooming in that he's grabbing at her pussy.
Okay.
Which, without saying another word in that scene, you're just kind of like, all right, I get it.
Yeah,
like,
we get
fine.
it.
Like, I get Donald Trump said grab the pussy. You're making like a baby talking. Like, got it. And then when she kicks the guy and runs off, just in case she didn't get it, she goes, "Pussy grabbing motherfucker."
Pussy grabbing motherfucker.
Like, all right. I mean, that's where I checked out.
Yeah.
I can always say the scene where I checked out. Superman, first Superman movie back?
Yeah. Superman Returns?
With the new guy? No, the new guy.
Oh, you're talking about
Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
It was Man of Steel. That's one of the movies. Very few movies do I just make a decision in the movie. Like, I'm not leaving, but I hate it.
But I'm out.
Yeah.
What was the moment in Man of Steel?
When he's, I guess, a teenager or in his 20s, and Kevin Costner is his dad.
Yeah.
Diane Lane, the mom, and a dog are all in the car when a crazy tornado is coming.
It's Kansas.
And everyone has to,
Tornado Alley.
Everyone's got to evacuate there. Yeah, there you go. Put it full scene. It's fantastic. I'm surprised I didn't even think to do this.
Jonathan Kent.
So
That's
you can
Clark
skip
Kent's
ahead.
dad.
You can skip ahead, and I'll show you. And we'll put this out. So Kevin Costner, being Superman's dad, is
Bull Durham
trying to help rally everybody to get everybody out of their cars and get to safety. And Superman, just as Clark Kent, though. Pause it for a second, actually, Christine. I should give you a little backstory here. That Clark Kent's father, adopted father, Jonathan Kent, has told Clark Kent, hey, you should really hide these powers. Like, it'll be a thing.
Yeah, people will flip out.
Just like, yeah, he goes, you should hide these powers. You know, I don't think he was saying don't use them for good, but he was like, just try to be a regular person.
Yeah.
And
people might
thought he was protecting him by not having used his powers. They all keep going back with just human powers and saving as many people as they can. Kevin Costner runs back to the car at one point. Not the young man. His old father goes back and runs back to the car to help the dog, I believe. You could play it now, Christine. To go help the dog. And then himself gets stuck or something in a car. So here it is. Tornado's taking over. For some reason, the old man goes back. Forget him being Superman. Not your super muscular 20-something-year-old. Send the dad in. He goes back for the dog. Gets trapped in a car.
And the tornado's coming. The tornado's is bearing down on him.
Tornado's coming.
Oh, now, the dog gets out.
He does still save the dog. Now, Superman is there. Somehow still deciding to make a decision.
Still deciding.
Do I show everybody that I have powers, or do I save my dad?
Yeah.
Fast as a bullet, he could grab his dad and be gone before anybody saw what happened.
No one would know.
He's got a slight limp.
Yeah.
He's gotten out of the car, a slight limp. Get the fuck out of here.
He says no.
He holds his hand up when Superman's going to come save him, and he goes, no. Just let me die in a tornado because I have a slight limp.
He goes,
it's the stupidest fucking scene ever in movie history.
He goes, it
made me mad all over again.
He goes, I got a busted wheel. Let this Mercury Sable snap my neck in this next fucking...
and he just watches.
Let my father die.
In lightning speed. In fact, I'm pretty sure if there's any consistency to Superman's powers, this is probably a conversation for Jacob, I'm pretty sure the people not paying attention, he could have quickly
done it without anyone
got his father and had him standing right next to him, where people, when they blinked their eyes, he would have been there and not even known what happened.
And the reason I bring this up is I just watched Justice League, and they bring Superman back, and the Flash is running.
It's great.
And Superman runs by him at one moment.
No, that's not what it is. It's the Flash is running, and just Superman can
he looks over and sees him. Yeah,
like Superman can see him in his time. Like in like the slowdown.
But that basically tells you that he can move as fast as the Flash, which means he could have fucking grabbed Kevin Costner.
In fact,
I think he wanted Jonathan Kent dead.
Probably could have grabbed Kevin Costner and put him 3 miles away and been back and standing next to those people before anyone noticed what happened.
Or he could have fucking just knocked down the whole fucking.
Because he is, I stand corrected, faster than a speeding bullet.
You know what? He is. He's faster than a speeding bullet.
Or faster than a bullet, faster than a speeding train. Maybe he's not faster than a bullet. Maybe Kevin Costner should have died in that movie.
You know what? Maybe it all worked out.
They can't do this!
Well, they did it, Jacob.
They did it.
Speed of light.
Speed of light.
If he's faster than the speed of light, then Jonathan Kent should never be dead.
He's moving 2,000 miles per second.
More powerful than a locomotive.
That's unbelievable.
120,000 miles.
Well, it's unbelievable because it's a fake character named Superman. That's not.
God, he's so cool. Love the guy. Really nice guy. He was on a podcast with me recently.
And honestly, humble guy.
Humble guy. Oh yeah. Let's not forget he's so fast. He turned back time to save Lois Lane.
But that movie, that scene, in that movie was the only time where I completely went. I check out. Like I already know I hate it. It can't get me back, and it didn't. Not for 1 second.
That took it out.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in a movie. And also Kevin Costner's like, no, I came back. I got the slight limp.
Yeah.
Time to die.
Run.
You know what I mean? Yeah, even
saved.
like, why not even show an effort to make it out of it?
Roll.
Maybe a miracle happen. Go into a ditch.
It's cooler that he goes like this. No. He gives the Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah.
No.
Just don't even waste your time.
What? Martha is a lot. Let me go.
They really should have had that I could have understood a thing where he wasn't there because he was doing something his dad told him not to do. Maybe having a guilt thing about that.
He's maybe
being
doing
part
a
of the story. The fact
choke jerking it in the barn.
He should, in fact, Superman from that story should be an evil villain because he made a decision to not save his father unnecessarily.
How great would that have been if they showed him smile and fold his arms, where he's like, perfect.
And then just show Kevin Costner goes, please. The hand turn from pushing him away goes, no, you know what? This thing's getting pretty real. Actually, come grab me.
Oh, dude, I just got hit with a branch, and that thing is flying.
Ooh! Oh, that zipped. Man, that hurt.
I think it cut me. Is my arm cut? He's looking at the back of his arm as he gets swooped up by a tornado. Am I bleeding? Oh, fuck.
Dad, it's me! Super Clark!
Yeah.
We are really wasting valuable time!
Yeah, he goes, no.
I can rip that car off of you and have you out of here with nobody seeing at all.
In 5 seconds, I could turn all those cars into metal suits for everyone under this bridge. Do you understand what I'm capable of?
You could probably make a wall of cars that would stop the tornado.
Also, if I'm Superman, I'm pretty sure I can intimidate people to not speak out against me. If fucking...
Well, how many superheroes couldn't save the Titanic, the ship itself? Also, how many superheroes couldn't save their father from dying in something you have... I think about 15 minutes of warnings coming.
Yeah. Oh, no, those sirens are loud. If you've ever lived in a tornado area, you hear those things coming from fucking a while.
In fact, if your son was a Superman, let's just say he was a mid-level athlete, probably could have saved his father there.
I'll even say this, not even a good athlete, more of a reader. He could probably save his dad in that situation.
The kid who's fat and they can't let him play quarterback, but it's his dream, so they let him call in the plays.
Yeah. I would even say, everyone in this room could have saved their father in that situation.
I would have tried.
Half the room.
I would have tried with no powers. This guy didn't even give it a whirl.
Gary, you're drunk. You hurt your ankle. Get out of the car. He goes, I'm saving the dog. I go, Izzy died 12 years ago, Dad.
Oh, Bud, get me out of this car. You know I really want to take you to Great Adventure this weekend. Dad!
Dad, you're hammered. Stop going back for the Buffett tape. He goes, it's got Volcano on it. I don't know. Trying to pull him out of a car while he's listening to Buffett, smoking a cigarette. Dad, you got to get out of the car. He goes, wait, hold on. My jam's coming up. Pencil thin mustache is next.
I think he pulls it out and he goes, broke all my cigs in half.
He goes,
guess I'll smoke too.
He goes, that's what I get for having a soft pack.
They said to me in the store, what kind of asshole gets a soft pack? I told her, I was like, shut up, Marty.
Dude,
well, who's got egg on their face now? I guess I'm going to die in this.
Is that Jimmy
Butler? Very imminent tornado.
And my son is desperately trying to save me, even though he lacks all superpowers.
We were watching Cops. Episode came on, Extreme Cops. Episode that has all really dangerous situations the cops are in.
Those are the best ones. Usually they used to put those out on videotapes before the internet.
What do you think every
cop's knowledge
cop that's in a physical altercation problem, forget crashes and all kinds of rescue shit,
like a fight,
where it goes into a fight, what do you think the officer situation is there? It's women every single time. I don't know why there's women police officers. That's a bonfire subject, Jacob.
Sure.
Why are there women police officers? Who are they for?
Do you not think there's? Do you think there's any female police officer out there that could kick your ass?
Nope.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
No, I'll drop every single one.
Now we got a topic. Jay versus the ladies of the law.
Dude, it takes 2 or 3 of them to stop one sort of fat chick in a bar.
Maybe at our next live bonfire, and maybe we can do this in Austin, if we can get 2 female police officers to arrest you and you fight.
Dude,
can we do that?
Hit me 10 times over with those, and Mike Fenoya coined the phrase, and I love it so much.
Yeah,
because we've talked about this before. As you hit me over and over again with your Nerf knuckles, no one gives a shit about a girl punch. A sneak attack girl punch can fuck your shit up.
Let's do this. Let's get 2 fucking Texas lady law, some fucking Walker Texas Ranger ladies.
You can't get sneak punched by a fucking girl. No,
here's what we'll do. We'll have you guys, right? We'll clear off the stage. And they need to arrest you and put cuffs on you.
Buddy, if me and a female cop are in a physical confrontation, I started it because why would they do, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm already going at them. I'm not defending myself.
Yes.
I'm not getting arrested by these chicks.
Now, are you going for a face mush? Are you going for a push?
Buddy, it might be double lariats. It might be double arms out and just fucking, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I might just hit him with like Home Alone fucking,
See, I would try to go
prank booby traps.
I get that. I would probably go Terry Tate office linebacker and just try to shoulder blast him.
Just spear everybody one at a time.
Goldberg style. Get up.
What? Someone call and tell me what a woman cop is for, other than feeling a girl's pussy for drugs after a man catches her. And if society would catch up to me, you would just let the male officer check the girl's pussy. We're looking for drugs. He's not trying to fucking take her on a date.
That'd be great if this was your long play to get male officers to be able to search vaginas.
And that's why I'd like to run for mayor on the platform. Cops, full body cavity searches, unisex.
That was the day that Jay became the chief of police. The cops are like, this guy's fucking great.
All right, murder's up in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I don't live there. Not my prob. East Village on the rise.
Yeah, you're like, East Village is a pristine neighborhood where pussies can get searched. You have stop and frisk for women's pussies. Stop right there.
Carrie in Georgia says bonfire topic we need, but we're in a great one. We're in a great one in a second. So tell Black Lou what the subject is. I'd love to hear. But
are these videos?
Please, I'd love it. I never even thought of looking up police cop woman. Police woman fails. It's useless. Could you imagine if you're in a fight as a guy cop and a fucking cruiser pulls up and two chick cops get out? You're like, no! Get out of here!
Adrian Iapolucci has that fucking phenomenal joke.
Yeah, it's really. Christine referenced it earlier today when I was yelling this at her, and Christine doesn't have a good argument.
It's on her Letterman set, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll put the set out.
She changes the word to getting choked.
She had to change it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it was a harsh joke, really funny joke. It's great, but could you imagine just the idea of that? Look, this guy, she had a taser on him, and he just turned and walked away. And she doesn't know what to do. She's baffled by the whole situation.
Like he's trying to be a reasonable boyfriend. All right, you know what?
He's like, you know what? I'm just going to split.
She goes, I said, get back here.
Oh, my goodness.
Come here.
I mean, it's laughable.
It looks like
Look at her try. It's looking like
he's giving her little sister things.
Dude, my mom got angry at me once. Jesus Christ. This is like a Benny Hill sketch. My mom tried to push me into my room once when I was younger, and I let her push me into my room, but it was like my stepfather started cracking up and saying it was like a mouse pushing an elephant. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
This guy has to allow himself to be arrested. They can't bring him. She's giving everything she has.
Oh, look who took him down! A guy.
By the way, a fucking pedestrian man.
Do you think as she's arresting him, she's going like this? Thanks, but I had him.
Yeah, she goes, I don't need you to mansplain this for me. I tackled this guy, so you'd still playing like a buffoon out here.
I think we can get 2 women in Texas to arrest you.
Me?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think we can get 2 women cops. You think 2?
What are they going to be? Bodybuilders?
Bodybuilders?
What do you think they're going to
have? Shoulders?
What are they going to have? Karate skills? What do you think the thing is they're going to have on me?
Maybe. Judo flips?
No, not a chance.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
I love it. It's so...
Dude, I believe. This isn't even like...
What do you know?
This isn't even like the NFL where I said if I believed in myself I could be quarterback tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's mildly farcical. But I'm telling you, with zero training, I beat up Ronda Rousey on the street tonight.
Come on. Oh, man.
Tonight.
Oh, man.
I want Bargatze on the phone. Can we get Bargatze on the phone? Someone text Bargatze.
I'll text him right now.
He's
text Nate.
Big believer in this topic.
Yeah.
Big believer in this.
I mean, 1-on-1, no doubt. 2-on-1, I think it could happen.
Why? What's the other one doing?
They could trip you. They could do a fucking high flyer moves, double drop kicks. I don't know. I think in wrestling terms.
The Flying Mancinis or something? Who am I getting arrested by? They're an acrobatic duo?
I don't know. There might just be some hoss chick.
You go high, I'll go low. Boop, boop. Are you ready? Get her, Glitzy. All right, Lizzie. Kip up. Yep. Boom! Form of giant hammer.
No, I'm talking about some chick named Cheryl from fucking like El Paso who just can come to fucking Austin and is like, all right, Jay, I don't want to do this, but I will arrest you. I'm a CO at the women's prison. There's got to be female COs at male prisons, and that's like female cops times 10.
That it is such a bad affirmative action. I said this too. In a female prison?
Yeah.
In a female prison, every action done by an higher female staff, everything has to be co-ed. Every movement of a female officer should be followed up by a dude. A guy should be helping them absolutely along in that path for their safety.
Oh man, I wonder if there's just like a female police officer driving home right now, and she's like, "Oh, let me listen to the Bonfire," and she's like, "Fucking Jay, I'll rip your shit."
I watched a show on A&E. It was called First Year COs or something like that. Like their first year on the job, like they just got the job, and there's levels. There's 5 is the maximum.
It's like a black chick with gold streaks in her hair and 4-inch nails.
Yeah.
That's who's running the thing. Goes, take off your panties and put on your suit, and then here's your toothbrush and shit.
One of the COs looked smaller than me. She was like 22 years old, and she had to walk through 200 guys. It was her job to do rounds.
She would do rounds.
She would do rounds
for prisoners
in level 2.
Do you know how much jizz was
There's
on her
nobody
pants
else.
when she got through that walkthrough?
Oh my gosh.
She's just wading through a swamp of cum.
I mean,
It was
this
like one
guy
of those
just
bed
beating
bumps.
off.
It was a giant dormitory of prisoners.
I would definitely be a guy in prison to yell, "Walk closer so I can smell you."
Yeah?
If I was locked up.
That's how deep you get?
That's how deep. I'd be like, "Walk over here, I won't smell you."
You're menstruating. Oh!
Not in a multiple MIGs kind of way. Yeah,
okay.
actually, maybe in a multiple MIGs kind of way. Who knows? What am I locked in there for? God only knows.
God only knows what the fuck you're in there for.
I'm not locked in there with them. They're locked in there with me.
This cop, the female cop we just watched, did something that I have to cop to doing myself, where she tried to drag the guy. She grabbed him by his arm with both her hands and tried to use her body weight to pull him down onto the ground. And it's just embarrassing.
Yeah, because all you have to do is just lift your arm there.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that
and that's a
female
cop.
cop be like, I mean, pull your gun out if you're pulling me over for jaywalking, or I'm going to run.
So they always have to approach with lethal force.
I mean, you better, honest to God, I better see the fucking laser dot on my chest.
That's so. If you just became known by that, and they're like, boop, boop, and they're like, "That's Jay Okerson." They go, "Sir, do you know why I pulled you over?
And dude,
Get your fucking hands on the wheel!"
If that dot is shaky at all on my body, I turn my back and walk away.
You get the.
She's not going to know what the hell she's doing. If that dot's all over the place, if she isn't tuned in, if she ain't dialed in with that fucking gun out.
She tases you, you just walk right away.
Tases me, I bum rush her.
Okay.
I start kissing her in the mouth and shock her too.
Whoa.
I complete the circuit.
Through the conduit her.
I complete the circuit.
Stick your tongue in like Species. Whoa.
I couldn't imagine it. Do you think there's a cop that can arrest you?
I think there's possibly a butch. Like a big butch.
Come on, dude.
That's heavier than me. Like a 250? There's got to be.
I would let a female cop arrest me if I got pulled over and it was something like you have tickets outstanding or whatever. Yeah. I have to arrest you for a thing. I legitimately wouldn't try to run. I'm saying, but like if I was a person like
back against the wall.
This is my life or not.
I think I would want to say there's 0.5% of women that could arrest me.
My life goes haywire.
I'm thinking I got
a major coke problem. I got kilos on me. I'm going away for a long time.
If I'm doing uppers, it's over.
I'm telling you, this cop has no shot at me.
If I'm on uppers, if I'm on drugs, I'm undefeated.
With the girl cops.
Girl cops. I'm Rocky Marciano. I'm walking right through it.
How many?
I think
we do this with children, but how many girl cops could you beat up yourself? I say 6, 7, easy.
I have the wind for I would probably only say 4.
You don't need wind, dude. I'm telling you, the first ones that come up and start their dumb girl yap, you fucking hit them right on the button. They're going to sleep.
Do you think there's one female,
in 5 minutes you'll be seeing if any of their titties popped out?
Do you think there's one female law enforcement agent? I'm talking FBI, DEA, fucking Interpol.
Send them 2 at a time, and I'll clunk their heads together like the Three Stooges.
So you're a villain. You're like
I'm not a villain. I'm being honest. Hang on. Warren in Alabama says, look up the female Marine video and tell me if you still feel that way.
Female Marine video.
I
didn't say that. I was saying local police officers. I was just saying local police officers.
I'm saying any woman in any branch of anything.
I am stating my weight class right now, and it is local law enforcement at a very local level. I walk through every female police officer. State level, I'm a little nervous.
Bring it up.
I think
Warren's calling me out. I want to show him that this is not going to shake my spirit at all.
I'll only walk so far into the fire with you.
No, you got my back. I don't even need you to have my back. Dude, just take videos from World Star Hip Hop while I'm flattening these bitches out.
Oh, sorry, Simpson. You'll have to do the course again. I was trying to get this magic eye thing to work. Ah, look at that. A pony.
Dude, me and Gary used to
bet
watch.
I can beat Shazam. Could we do that, or is there like licensing that we can't beat Shazam?
I think that, that's like a whole game show that Jamie Foxx is doing.
Yeah, but I'm saying we can't like try to beat Shazam in the world. You're not allowed to do that now?
They're like, you cannot challenge Shazam. That is a licensed product. You cannot challenge it.
Huh?
I mean, I don't see why we can't.
And Jacob's coming from the foxhole.
That's right.
Yeah, Jacob used to work for Jamie Foxx.
You want to try to beat Shazam?
I think you could beat. I have no shot.
I can barely. No shot.
No, I wouldn't even throw myself in that arena.
Right.
I think you could beat Shazam. You are musically talented.
I wonder if I can beat Shazam.
I think you can, Jay. You got a haircut. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Jay, you have to do this.
Let's go beat Shazam.
Let's throw his name in the ring.
Can I try it? Can I try doing it right now?
Yeah, how do we set it up? Jacob, you got to work the...
Well, Lou has to play a song.
We got to play... Yeah, we have.
I have Shazam on my phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou 2's got Shazam as well.
Just put it up to the headphone, right?
All right. Yeah, right?
Okay.
You want to see what you got?
Yeah.
I'll scream out when Shazam gets it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Is Shazam going?
Wait for it.
Go ahead.
Shazam 1.
What the hell was it?
Oh, Misty Elliott.
Blaming on the alcohol.
Bing.
Oh, wow.
Jamie
Oh, yeah. I'll be terrible.
I wish you guys could have seen Jacob's face.
That's hilarious.
That's the most confident I've ever seen Jacob.
I don't know.
Including the push-ups.
I already failed. I mean, you got to do like, can we do music from like...
Hold on. Can we go?
I'll be
just
terrible.
Jamie Foxx songs?
Yeah, a Jamie Foxx song was tough.
Halfway through the show, if you're like, Jamie, are these all your songs? And he goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Playboy. I gave them all my own songs.
Okay, here we go. You want to try to do it one more time?
Sure.
All right, ready?
The Doors. Soul Kitchen?
Bing, 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 yes.
You beat Shazam?
Yes, you beat him.
What? See? He ain't made of iron! He ain't made of iron! You can do it.
Soul Kitchen, right? Yeah.
You can beat the robot.
All right, 1-1.
Oh, you're John Connor.
Let's do. Let's see if I get 3 out of 5.
All right, dude. I'm gonna get a. I've said this before, but I mean it. I'm gonna get a Boss hoodie, like Apollo's Corner.
Shazam app ready. Big J ready. Here we go.
Oh, Zeppelin. Thank you.
Going to California, Shazam. Shazam got you.
Shazam stuck that ass. You're still in it. You're still in it.
I'm still in it.
Hey, come here. I'm going to grease your eyebrows.
But I got to get the next 2.
You got to get the next 2. You got to lead, Jay. You got to lead. You got to ready?
I feel good.
All right.
Okay, and go.
Oh, hot in here, Nelly.
Bam. Jay wins that one. Yep.
All right. It's 2-2. All right, come on, Jay. That's it. Game 5. Game 5. Do not fuck this up, or we are not friends anymore.
Okay.
I hate to put a lot on you, but I just have to do that to motivate you.
Okay, ready. Here we go. Hot stuff.
Yeah, hot stuff time of summer. God damn it.
I still think you could do it, dude. If you train, if you really train.
Guys, can you take your family spats somewhere else? This is all about...
this is the play. This is the form to really work it out.
I want to get to business spats, not personal spats.
I'm going to fight over Dan and my girlfriend with my daughter and her mother.
Yeah, I'm the referee. Are you ready? Are you ready? Domestic fight!
Because you can't win, Rock.
Can't you understand? You don't have your headphones on, so you couldn't hear. They just played a Rocky drop.
Oh.
She doesn't know what a drop is.
That's your spirit movie.
She's not dope enough to know what a drop is.
What do you mean? Yes, I do. I memorized this whole speech for school.
What speech?
The Rocky speech.
Because you don't know what a drop is. Just
guys.
I had to watch the movies.
You learned how to?
No, I said I had to watch the movie.
Pretty sure you said I learned how to watch the movie.
No. I said I watched the movie.
No, you said I learned to watch.
Well,
yeah,
you know
you like throw me under the goddamn bus. Now you've messed up.
I was watching them at 5 in the a.m.
Fight back, Isabella! Fight the damn clown!
I'm pretty sure 5 in the a.m. like works though.
But why? Why can't you just 5 a.m.?
I love this. I want her to be on the show. Can we get her hired?
She's pissing me off. That's really good because I need to be wired up for this.
Yeah, she knows how to slap you around, get you all goosed up.
All right, Isabella, back down for 1 second. Daddy's got to get out of the cage for a minute.
Papa Bear's about to go.
Oh, she's gonna have nightmares. They're showing the with a baseball bat.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the lady that got attacked by the bear. We'll talk about that Wednesday.
Yeah, sure. We got so much. We have so much to do this week. So I guess I should start the speech with "fuck the AV Club."
Well, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Let me give some people some background real quick that might not know. When you put out a special, because we both just did it. We both just did it in the last 2 months. Both of us put out specials. There comes a lot of press with it. You have to do a lot of press because, yeah, people listen to the Bonfire and we love the campers and everything, but we got to get eyes on it that don't know who the fuck we are. And
that's the biggest thing. You know the people who are going to watch it, going to watch it.
And you love that. And it's great having fans. But the thing is with a special, it's kind of like now you got to go grab people who don't know who you are. You have to find people that have never listened to the Bonfire, don't know about What's Your Fucking Deal, Legion of Skanks.
Go out of your zone of like what you would normally connect to people in, give it a whirl.
Yeah, you got to find people because you're trying to get people to stick with you for fans,
I also say no to almost nothing. I'm like, sure, I'll do whatever interview. I almost in company boy fashion, going like, whatever you guys want.
Nah.
They had things where they'd be like, wake up at like 5:30 in the morning to make a fucking phone air call to something where you're like, all right, yeah, whatever. If that's what I got, they don't plan that around the fact that I may have a night where I'm not home till 3-something in the morning for whatever,
right.
and then I fall asleep for an hour, wake up, do a tired phone call, try to be funny, and go back to bed, or maybe whatever it is.
And we've also done pre-records, and we did across the country shows because you were in LA promoting. I was in LA doing At Midnight. You were in LA doing At Midnight. Yeah. You have to kind of go out there and do the circuit in order for people to, watch the special. Now, when I was promoting my special, the AV Club told me to fuck off, and they didn't want to do any sort of interview with me. So I got left off that. So that's fine.
They were one of the few, actually not even the few, they were the only interview, quote unquote press things I was doing where look, and essentially you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to like tell the same story over and over again. They're gonna ask me like, well, what made you get into comedy and where'd you blah 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 and all that shit. By the
way, can I stop you real quick? Because when I was trying to get people to come out to the Trocadero for the filming of the special, I had to do a lot of those calls. One guy annoyed me so much because all he wanted to talk about was Billions, which I understand that, but he did want to talk about my special, that when he went into talking about comedy, he started with that shitty, he goes, all right, well, I guess let's talk about your comedy. What made you want to be a comedian? And immediately, the comedian in me was like, I just answered it. I go, well, I was beaten within an inch of my life as a child, regularly. And he goes, oh my God. Like on the phone, he stopped. He was like, oh my God. And I was like, no, I'm fucking with you, man. You just asked that question dumb. Dude,
laughter was my only thing that kept me alive.
He kept all that in the interview. When you read the interview, it's like I was beaten within an inch of my life regularly as a child. And I told the guy, I was like, I'm fucking with you. And he still kept it in.
Not one thing I saw in print that I did this time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure including this thing was word for word how I said it. There are a lot of misquotes on a lot of things. But 99% of it is inconsequential.
Yeah. So this
AV Club is the only thing that approached me and go, hey, they're like, this is one of your things you got to do. The Comedy Central set up. The AV Club, it's a website, blah, blah, blah. You have to.
Now let's explain. The AV Club is part of The Onion.
Yeah.
And they review movies, they review books, they review
specials, I guess. So what they do is, we're not going to do an interview. We want you to do this thing we do called Hate Songs.
Okay. And what's the purpose of it?
I go, what do I have to do? You just think of a song you don't like and shit on it, basically.
Yeah.
Shit on the song, shit on the artist, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just go at it. I'm like, I don't even want to do, because now, by the way, it's not that I don't want to do it morally or anything. I don't give a shit. Fine, I'll make fun of it. Who's it going to get to?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to give a shit. Hurt somebody's feelings, you apologize for whatever. I don't know whose feelings I would hurt with this. And I'm just trying to think of a song.
Think of a song that you hate.
I can't even think of a song more than I can think of a joke. So me and Fanoia heard back-to-back for some reason at the DC Improv. They played Kiss from a Rose one day. It was a Kiss from a Rose and then like a remix of Kiss from a Rose.
That's really funny. That's a lot of kissing.
Or somebody covering it, and I was like, oh, what a terrible song. And it was the last time I remember saying what a terrible song.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll do that song. And I go, the joke, Seal's got the scars on his face.
Yeah, he's had scar tissue on his face.
That doesn't matter because it wouldn't have made me say it any less. I was always told under the assumption, not the assumption, I was under the idea and told that, like, those scars on his face are from some kind of scarification thing from, like, being young in Africa or whatever he was part of. But whether that's true or not, I didn't know. They said it's something that related to, like, some form of lupus. Would have made this joke either way. The only thing I had I interviewed this lady. Her name, I was told not to say, is Mara Eakin. And
well, there goes that.
At Mara Eakin on Twitter.
I'm sorry. That was borderline impressive.
At M Eakin.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, all right, cool.
At MEAKIN. Mara Eakin calls me to ask me this thing, and we're going back and forth, and she's
interviewing you.
She's interviewing me. She's very nice
about the song.
She asked me the song. I said, "Kiss from a Rose," whatever. We're laughing back and forth. She goes, I think the line I say at one point, I go, and it's hard hearing a romantic song come out of someone who looks like Seal. It's hard to be think romantic about. And she goes, why? Because of his face. She goes, why? Because of his face. Yeah. And I'm like, perfect. Because the only joke I have in the pocket, is that.
Which, by the way, great.
I go, I understand you wanted to get kissed by a rose when it looks like you got kissed in the face by golf cleats. That was my big joke.
Great joke.
She laughs. She goes, well, he has soul, though, right? And I go, I think he lost his soul in some sort of a ritual, tribal ritual. And she goes, what do you think that ritual was like? I go, probably involved some sort of fire dancing and a couple of white tourists in a cauldron. I really, maybe I'm jaded or calloused enough to not even think these are racist jokes, quite honestly. I thought they were like ball-busty jokes.
Yeah.
Somebody even points out at one point of this, Seal, in the trailer for that movie Popstar, Sandberg's new movie, makes a joke about his face scars.
Yeah.
Not himself.
Yeah.
He said he got attacked by wolves. How do you think I got these scars on my face?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that at the time. I'm just kind of like, whatever, man. Seal's face. I mean, these are jokes that would be made by fucking Jay Leno on The Tonight Show.
So, I don't know if you saw him kissed by a rose, but apparently his face was kissed by golf cleats. Okay, we got a great show.
Hey, Kevin, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Britney Spears is here later.
So, I do think, and now here, and Dan, you know my personality enough to know this. I think anyone in this room knows my personality enough to know. That interview ends with me going, not worried that I offended anybody.
Yeah.
Because she's laughing. I go, but I say to her, hey, was that okay? Was that good? Like, I was like, was that funny? Was that what you're looking for?
You're basically Eddie Adams before he's Dirk Diggler.
Yeah, literally.
Do you want me to go again, Jack?
I can
go again.
But not even that. No, it wasn't even like a thing like I'll kick it. You want to say it different? I'll do something funny. I was just kind of like, is that what you're looking for? Like, I did it. I did good for you, right?
Yeah. I did you good.
She goes, great. Love it. Thank you. We hang up the phone. The thing comes out, I guess. I don't read the AV Club, so it comes out, and then all I hear is that, hey, what's this shit with AV Club making an apology on your behalf?
So wait, they didn't tell you, did they tell you when it was going to go out?
No. I don't.
So you just thought it was going to come out, and then it
would come out, and whoever saw it, whatever.
Exactly.
We did so much of this.
Yeah.
I made 50 fucking phone calls for this thing, you know?
Yeah.
This was one of them. When I go to the site, I guess people complain, these, fucking khaki pants, bearded book bag jerk-offs who read this horse shit website decide to write, this is insensitive and this is racist and whatever other horse shit they're putting on it, they're piling on. And this is going to play into everything we're about to talk about here. People assigning shit to you that I fucking hate.
Yeah.
And now, in place of that article on their Twitter feed or whatever, says, insensitive remarks in today's hate song piece were incompatible with our values and shouldn't have been published. We apologize to our readers.
Yeah, you're not a fucking Christian, restaurant.
They ask you to talk about a song you hate and shit on things. Now, I want to take full responsibility for my words because I stand by every one of them. What I didn't like is some people were kind of going like, fans and everything were going, well, look, man, if you read that thing, she even leads you, she kind of stokes the fire, and then she goes, because of his face? Yeah. I'm like, doesn't matter. The only joke I had in the pocket was getting kissed in the face with golf cleats. I'm not throwing that onto anybody.
Visually hilarious.
But you
know golf cleats. If you know his face, it matches perfectly.
But if you get what I'm saying, though,
if I could have a projector to lay over a map of golf cleats
and
over
Seal's face, it'll line up.
It puts like a pirate treasure.
Topographical.
If you could see
topographically accurate,
it lines up perfectly. So
I'm a little thrown by this. I'm like, what are they apologizing for? I go, what the fuck did I say that's a problem? Like,
apologies are the anti-comedy.
Yeah, I go, what's the argument here?
Yeah.
I go, what are the comments people are saying?
You've
What's the anger people have? I go, if someone's saying race, like, I'd be happy to defend this, but this is ridiculous. I mean, now I'm not even super angry. I just kind of going like, what the hell? Like, they're apologizing for me? Like, inappropriate. And we should have never printed it. And I'm kind of going like, never pretty. Like, I asked this lady specifically if this was okay, if this was good. I wasn't asking, by the way, if it was too offensive or anything. My question was, is this funny? Is this what you're looking for?
Yeah.
This kind of thing. It's the Onions kind of deal. So it's supposed to be silly. I call. I'm trying to get a hold of this lady who wrote it. The word I get back, she, quote unquote, refuses to speak to me.
Why?
Your guess is fucking as good as mine, man.
It wasn't like you did anything menacing towards her.
No, like they're mad at me somehow now, which makes me irate.
Yeah, because you didn't do anything wrong. You made jokes.
I did nothing wrong.
By the way, they set you into the shoot. They put you into. They asked you what to do, and as a comedian, you reacted comedically.
My last words to Mara Eakin, this fucking twat.
Well, all right, yeah.
Was, is that okay?
Yeah, you could tell me like grabbing the reins. I'm like, okay, let's just kick up a little less there. But yeah,
at M Eakin on Twitter.
Okay.
Her words were great, love it.
Yeah.
So to throw and then not even talk to me like a fucking adult, and I put that out on Twitter. I'm putting it on Twitter. You're not standing behind me even a little bit at this point. It's like,
and also, by the way, Christine, you have the clip right now of Seal making the joke in the new Pop Star movie at Andy Samberg's. Mm-hmm. Here it is.
Get the wolves to be more quiet?
No.
Ashley Wednesday. Will you marry me?
Please freaking say yes.
So Seal singing.
Yes. The wolves of us.
Okay. All right, now wolves are attacking.
Jesus, got wild animals everywhere.
Seal, come on, hurry! Are you okay?
I'm fine for a second.
Oh my God, you got him, dude!
Don't worry, I've been in this situation before. I think I got these scars from wolves. Now let's get out of here.
I mean, it's right there.
So, by the way, Seal stays in great shape, huh? He's been around since the fucking late 80s.
I mean, the guy looks like he hasn't aged today.
Crazy. But anyway.
What's your secret?
The fact this lady, they refuse to speak to me?
Well, that's just, I think that's the sensitivity that you're starting to see now. That's just like with all the connection that we have through all the internet and all the shit that you're connected, like people need reasons for attention to go on to them.
Fucking mind blow to me, dude. And then, everyone came around, I think, ultimately. But I mean, we're on Comedy Central Radio, dude. And I mean, at first, there was a thing that kind of came to me at first, and I won't throw names. I was asked not to throw names. That's fine. I won't. But I mean, it came down the pike from someone who was like, don't talk about this. Comedy Central has a relationship with the AV Club. And my response was, and I'm telling you, I love this job. I love this network. I love this fucking company.
Yeah.
Right down the line, man. I can tell you everyone's been super good to me, super sweet. But on this way, they're asking me to do something I couldn't do, and I was like, you have to fire me. I have to be fired to not talk about this. I hope they understand why I talked about it. And that's
it's just the refusal, the lack of having a conversation is the insulting part.
You won't take you refuse my phone calls, because they really turned it around, like, insensitive, we can't believe this was an accident almost, that it was printed.
It made it sound
crazy.
And let me tell you how because when I was in Cleveland, I saw it, and I saw your tweet about the AV Club not standing by people, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I looked at the AV's tweet, and I was like, oh, well, Jay must have said some crazy-ass shit. And then Christine texts me the article, and I'm insulted. Because I'm like, he said nothing.
I did your fucking idea, AV Club. your idea. You approached me. You could have just interviewed me. Just interview me. But you wanted me to do this stupid this piece.
So I think there leads us to only one viable solution. Seal and Jay must fight to the death.
I like the elevator music version of it.
If Jay loses, Seal gets to put out tiny cigarillos all over his face until he has the same exact scars.
Campers, feel free to tell the AV Club and Mara Eakin how you feel. At M Eakin on Twitter. Absolute bullshit, man. And I think that lady is a piece of shit.
Well, I think the pan flute version of Kiss from a Rose is lovely.
It's perfect for this. I think she's a raging piece of shit. I think that whole fucking company are a bunch of assholes. I mean, to not stand behind that is it blew my mind.
What if she called in?
What a way to throw somebody under the bus for something.
What if we can get an interview with her on Wednesday?
By all this twat will, I dare her to call in. Please call in, and I'll let her rant for 15 straight minutes about whatever her horseshit point is before I unravel her nonsense. Let me see what a pig she looks like too. Let me see.
Wow. Do you think she blames the editor?
Well, I don't know. Looks like she got kicked in the face with golf cleats. Now I get it,
dude. I love how fired up.
I think this is a twat. She nothing. She should have reached out and apologized to me personally for all this. It's fucking insane that she's been like, and someone goes, "Oh, she's probably told not to." Well, fuck, you're gonna lose your job at the AV Club, stupid website,
or even an email or
something.
She has your contact, right?
Of course, she called me.
So she couldn't, and they said that flat out she just would not.
She refuses to talk to me.
Refuses to talk to you.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope maybe through the power of Jacob. He just grabbed his temple like, oh God.
I hope she has a hemorrhoid that explodes.
Hey, as someone that's had butt grapes before, let's not wish that on other people.
I do.
They're so painful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been telling people, I hope whoever I was giving the actual Twitter for is not getting bombarded right now. Sorry. It's Mara Eakin. It's at Mara, M-A-R-A-H-E. At Mara E. There's an H for some reason. Because her parents are retarded, too. I'm so happy I said that instinctually, because that brings us to our next point.
Dude, by the way, for everyone that's listening, it was interesting to have a phone call, and you're like, dude, I'm going to go after motherfuckers on Monday.
I am, because this is ridiculous.
And all I had to say to that is, I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. That goosed me. When you said that, I got goosebumps. I'm like, yeah, that's my fucking Doc Holliday right there.
All I'm saying is, I think there's a lot more black love in the hallway for Jay Okerson in 2020.
We got to phase out Bev and the other one.
But you know who we got to put? You know who we got to put the
Who's
top?
the other one? Lord Jamar, the one that loves you. He won't say her name.
What, Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Karen.
Yeah, she likes you.
She doesn't like you.
She tells you she's not a fan of.
Cold stance on you.
Why do you think that is?
I honestly don't know.
There's legitimately zero reason for that. I've always just been pleasantly like, hi also.
I think hallway etiquette's weird. I think I've always had a weird thing.
What are you going to say? With those people, it's weird?
No, DJ, no, not at all.
It's
when you're walking by anybody, even Roland, who I know, there's weird hallway energy.
Nah, I still be like, yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Pleasant, something like that.
Well, you're in the pocket always. Hold smooth Jay Okerson.
You're small talk Dan. I'm just telling you.
You know why? Is because I'm drive-by Dan. I'll hit you with the fucking, hey, how you doing? And then I'm moving.
But, I mean, I'm telling you, the hallway...
Sam Roberts and I have awkward hallway interactions here.
The hallway looks
actually
like...
stop and kiss.
It looks like the black people here are celebrating Dan History Month.
I think that's all in your head because... Yeah, they go February. Thank you, Dan, for bringing all that big head love.
Dan Soder invented peanut butter and the modern air conditioner. But yeah, I mean, the hallway was... I felt good today. And Rude Jude was just blacker than any one of the black people here, so maybe I'm going to give him a full black now. He's now a full black.
As he gets older, he starts to look more and more like a genius scientist.
Yeah, he's coming in to STR show tomorrow. I love Jude. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He's a wild guy.
Always fun when he's on this show. And he's I'd probably say out of the guests that I know that go on STR, he does the craziest shit consistently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see Ralph in the hallway?
No.
I didn't either. I was like,
you don't miss Ralph.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I rudely went around him in any way because I saw everybody.
No, I think he was probably going down the elevator as you were coming up.
I was locked in on the black people in the hallway, seeing how this was going to unfold.
See, I think this is mostly in your head. This is like one of those things.
Out of my head. There's video evidence now, and the people are all about it.
Well, that's because you set the narrative.
The narrative is I didn't set up anything there at all. I go casual, regular day in the hallway.
Jay's Black.
They saw the cameras are on.
I would call this episode Jay's Black Insecurities.
Can I tell you one thing for sure? For sure. And possibly also with Bev, but for sure.
Karen doesn't like you. I'll give you that. She's cold.
Not only does she not like me, doesn't like me.
I don't think she knows who you are.
I think she believes that I just like work on your radio show.
Oh.
For sure.
Producer Jay?
That's definitely what she thinks is going on here for sure. I'm
going to start walking behind you.
Makes me fucking furious.
Oh, you know what?
Erica Badu
next time
covers.
Next time it happens, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be like, hey, do you have the rundown? I'm going to ask you producer questions.
Yeah.
I go, hey, no calls today. I'm going to really lean into it.
She's like the young sister from Dead Presidents we want Jacob to dress up like.
Yeah.
I hate her so much.
And she loves me. Hates you.
What's her story?
She's great. I don't know.
Let's dox her, dude.
Wow.
I love that word. I learned that word this week.
Because of Ari?
She's getting doxed.
It's not in your head.
What?
It's not in your head.
It's not in my head. What's her fucking beat? Is she ever around? Can we
why
get
you
her
look
on?
at me like I fucking know? I don't know.
That's your homegirl, dude.
No, it's not. I went on her
See,
show.
my
She's nice.
homegirl's
She likes
Laura
me.
Bar. Laura Bargatze. That's my homegirl. And she's nice. She's a nice person to everybody. She treats you really nice.
You covet a married woman.
I don't covet her at all.
Yeah, you
no
do.
coveting
You're in
at
love.
all.
You're in love.
Dude, we don't do married shit. We do gangster shit together.
No, you don't.
Yeah, me and her ride dirty.
You guys go to the store and you guys gleam at each other.
Fuck that, dude.
You guys give each other doe eyes.
Dude, we fight people together.
I've gotten a couple calls since
we
that
ride
episode.
together. We've had some drinks together.
Nate goes, hey, man.
Smoke it up.
Nate goes, hey, I know y'all like do fun stuff, but that's not like for real, right?
I could be totally wrong with this, but I feel like Laura smoked a cigarette with me before. I might be totally wrong about that, but I think she
Did she do?
I got a picture in my head of that happening.
With Laura, I imagine her smoking with her arm under her elbow, like stressed out.
Yes, that's what I kind of think.
White lady smoking, going like this. Not good, Jay.
If it makes sense, I could picture in my head smoking a cigarette, but I could be totally wrong. I mean, it wouldn't have been any time recently, so it'd be a long time ago. But maybe. But I mean, yeah, no, it's a homegirl. And this Karen, you call her? That's your homegirl, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. What's wrong, buddy? What's really at the root of this issue?
Well, the hallway's here. It's a bad way to start a show.
No, you always come in whenever you're ornery. You come in and you bring up the black delegation in serious.
I'll bring it up every day if I wouldn't be called a racist for it.
Yeah. But it's always something when you're feeling like a little thorny. You come in and you're like, oh, just fucking Dan gets acknowledged.
No.
What's really getting you mad today?
You're going to call her Karen. Her name is Karen.
We didn't even see her today.
I know, but it just reminded me so much.
That doesn't have a point.
All I'm thinking is if she was here doing her show.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you go on her show? Why don't you go on her show and talk to her?
Because I don't know anything about black politics. She's going to.
That's not at all what we talked about.
What did she talk about?
We talked about billions.
The history of the
talked
NBA.
about this show.
You talk about this show?
Yeah.
And she has no idea who I am.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse. Now, you didn't talk about this show, I hope, because
I said I do her.
I feel like you just forgot that you said she has no idea.
I swear to God, I
am.
talked about her radio show, and I said, yeah, I do it with Big J. So she doesn't know who you are. She doesn't know what you look like.
What did you tell her?
I don't know, fucking find the clip.
He goes, I do the show with Big J. He's not a good guy, and he probably would not like to meet you. He's got some real weird ideas about black people, but he goes, but I don't feel that way, and it's so it's a push shove kind of show where we.
I try to stick up for the black man. Jay tries to put the black man down.
Jay comes in.
He's classic.
And just starts going
evil
hammer
honky.
fists.
Classic evil honky.
Classic. He goes,
Jay Oakers.
I mean, if ever there was a guy you could call the man.
Yeah. Oh no! I would tell you right now, his father is a landowner and thinks that there was. I don't want to record that because I was going to joke.
He employs
he thinks some good ideas.
People of color.
He thinks we should bring back slavery, and I have said no. That's a bad idea.
I don't think Jay shares that opinion. But he's not he doesn't argue with his dad about it a lot.
But anyways, when you see him in the hallway, just don't. I wouldn't look at him.
You know what? If I were you, cold shoulder.
What's the actual tape of me on our show going? If I were you and I saw him in the hallway. I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, I wish we had the one on video. Was the best was you remember I ran in the corner? It was only a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
when she did the whole hey video, I was like hey, and she looked to do like. Yeah, that was the first one you noticed. But you were like, yeah, I don't an explanation.
I really
on that
don't
one, for sure.
I really don't. But I think you should go on her show.
No,
and explain it.
I fucking give her ratings with my brilliance. Have her come on this show. Let's iron it out. Why does she like you and hate me?
I think you should go away game.
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why not?
Because I don't want fucking SW1 and SW2 or whoever else is in that room to get militant black and hurt me. I don't want that. I'm a trophy in the black community, dude.
No, you're not.
You hang this buffalo's head on the wall, buddy? You're the leader of the gang.
I think I got an Okerson skin.
Check this out.
It's just
Shut the fuck up.
Half bleached scalp.
You took that thing out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
Oh my God, you got the white buffalo?
Get the mighty white buffalo.
The mighty white buffalo.
I'm not going in there. They're gonna start feeding me and then fucking hunt me in the woods. They're gonna reverse surviving the game me. I won't be part of that.
She just hands you a money belt. $100,000 in there. You
being hunted by a black radio show on horseback.
Just like down the streets of 6th Avenue.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'm trying to get away.
So this is we got to explain the ongoing thing. I've been on your show, had a wonderful time.
You're amazing.
Plan on coming back.
Tall.
I even talked about my show on your show.
You did.
Yeah. I brought it up.
Yep, he talked about it. Yep.
Now, we've walked through the hallways. We always go past each other.
Yep.
And then one time I was like, this is my co-host, Big J. Okerson. Now, in the hallway, we've given off, do you want to,
Yeah, I'll
join in. Yeah, join in.
Absolutely. So this has come up a lot on the show because when I walk out, this is the feeling, the joke I make on the show always is that the black people of SiriusXM love Dan Soder or hate me for some reason.
Oh, no. We just don't
why.
see you. So because Dan is tall, right? So he casts his shadow.
But he's tall, too.
Dan's literally less than an inch taller than me.
He's much taller than you are. And so
you want to see that.
I've never seen it. So hey.
We've had plenty of interaction.
Yeah. So,
but,
and you think it's a black thing?
No. I'm saying, the joke of it is obviously because when we come in here also, Bevy, who is a sweetheart also, couldn't fawn over Dan more. I mean, double cheek. We have evidence of this. Double cheek kisses, and I've been with the same level of like, hey, and it's like, eh.
Well, it could be the weird fingers glove.
That should mean nothing.
It's something about the fingers being exposed. It's weird, and then it could be the frosted hair. I'm not saying that it is.
Would it be fair to say that maybe I think you don't like me because you're wearing like an Erykah Badu camouflage thing?
No, well, this I actually got from Africa, so there's that. So it's very black.
But isn't that? But why would this be?
No, I don't know. I don't. So here's the thing. I watch Billions, and then I literally just parked today on 6th Avenue. I looked over, and there's a Dan Soder billboard for some new show he's on, and I was like,
special.
I was like, I see him on that little thing there. Mm-hmm. So it's facial recognition.
Yeah. So you're saying, and also you've never.
This is nonsense.
Well, no, because I think what she's saying is there is nothing personal towards you.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
And I think you've been taking it. We have evidence of you thinking it's a personal thing where.
I think it's a weird, unpleasant behavior in the hallway for someone who's been. I've actually been, and this has been witnessed.
Okay.
Scoffed at, as I'm right next to Dan.
So what does the scoffing look like? I just need to. I scoffed at you?
Yes, there is a fully evident one that several people saw.
Okay.
Was me and Dan walking in the hallway, and you gave me, Dan, hey, and I was like, hey, and you actually went like. And like just kept walking forward. It's bananas. The behavior is bananas.
You don't know what was going on. I might have had something.
My question.
You sound like excuses.
I think this is
my question to you is: now that you two have met, I bet the hallway interactions completely changed.
I think that's true. See, this is.
I don't want a fictitious change.
It's not a fictitious change. I think that's a real.
Let me finish explaining my thing because you never finished the thing. The initial was Dan goes. He goes, hey, this is my co-host show, Jay. And he goes, he's hilarious too. And you went. Oh, I don't know him. I know you, which is a weird thing. Yeah, it's a weird thing. That's a weird intro to people.
It's not weird. I'm just I was just saying this today. I think more people need to just express however they feel and stop being so damn phony.
Sure.
And I think we live in a world where there's niceties and all of these pleasantries, but we're like toxic animals every place else.
You're saying like the passive aggressiveness is through the roof.
Just be the toxic animal that you are in person, and then people can get used to it. It's nothing personal. Somebody described me yesterday that said, you're really tough, but you're nice at the same time. It's a weird combination.
I've always said that. That seems like the thing. When people say things like, when a lot of girls will do that, like, oh, I could be such a bitch. And it's like, well, work on that.
Yeah.
Then work on that.
No,
that's not a good thing.
I'm not working on it because I like me. I like exactly how I am. And so, I did that. I do remember it, too. I remember like it was 2 weeks ago because it was 2 weeks ago.
No, it was months and months ago.
Let me apologize because apparently it stuck with you because now we're here. Like I feel
almost
like first of all I'm in this bad club with no music. It's like the lighting is hard. There's a disco ball in here.
Karen
does not best vibe in Sirius.
Karen does not like the ambiance of the bonfire.
Your ambiance is definitely a mood killer. Actually.
Okay,
but
we need a full bar.
I can see how this could happen, and so I didn't know you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't familiar with your awesome work, but apparently you're a big J.
Yes.
So I'm going to really do my homework because that's part of that too.
Yeah.
You know, I think people don't know each other.
The voice she's going to do her homework and come back genuinely not liking me.
I need to have a good reason, right? I need to have a good
You know
reason.
what? If you watch my work and come back not liking me, I'll submit to that.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to at least do my
You know
part.
what? That would be great.
I think
Just
that's
Monday in the hallway,
Yeah.
Karen's like, don't even fucking look at me.
I think that
Don't
might
even.
happen because I'm going to.
And then her and I have our own high five again.
I appreciate that. I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, no.
Do some research and then come back.
But my point is, as someone that's been in the middle of this, do you see that you thought it was a personal thing? You're like, she just doesn't like me. She just doesn't like me.
She just said she's not going to be phony and act like she does like me.
But I'm saying she was saying she doesn't know you. That's why she said that. So I'm saying to you, is there any sort of relief knowing that Karen doesn't just hate you personally? Or not hate you, but just
I think she hated me. There's no reason she would have had to hate
not
me.
hate. I mean, like...
no, I still think it was dismissive behavior, but she's saying it was.
But
And
I
she's
treat everybody like that I don't know. So
But
it's
that's
like,
not-
I'm consistent. No, but
that's
it
not a
is.
good way
It's
to
probably
be.
not the best way to be. But you know, at a certain point, you grow to be whoever you are.
Yeah.
You know, and generally, I put goodness into the world, into the universe. I inspire people to do good things with their lives, and I have receipts. And you know, if I'm dismissive in the hallway, I apologize. But you know, Dan is special. And I think
I'm going to pay for this. The second
go on.
you leave. I am Karen. You are setting me up to get buried by Jay.
But I mean, he's just like, you know, he's like warm milk and cookies, and like his presence in the studio was like family. It was like a homecoming, and everybody just kind of gravitated towards him. So I I hope to have that relationship with you. Maybe you can come on the show and we can develop that bond because we spent a whole hour
maybe
together.
don't do the research.
Okay. All right, so that could be that.
yeah.
But you know, listen. Unlike some things around here, we open our doors to everybody.
But you know what? It's just fun to have you on because we've had this with like a show before us that was like kind of a joke, and we wanted to do this, and that host never let us do this, and I think this is a great thing to solve because it is.
No, I think in fact he just went to HR.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an option.
Yeah. Now we're done.
I can't go to HR.
Karen's like, I gotta go to HR.
I didn't know
right
I could
now.
go to HR. And
But now, so now you'll know if Karen doesn't say hi to you in the hallway, she's seen.
Because
she
I
saw the
actually
research.
will have
She
a
saw
reason.
she saw your
And this is
Degenerates on
actually part of
Netflix.
it.
That's
So-
fair. And then I'll be like, yeah, she's not into my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I could just
Do
move
you have
forward,
a thing? What's your thing?
He's hilarious.
No, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
But so what's your thing though?
What do you mean?
He's a crowd work specialist. I would say, like, watch his crowd work. It's unbelievable. He can talk to people in a room.
I say the things people are thinking but are afraid to say.
Yeah. He speaks truth to power. I would say
Did
he's
I
on.
sign that? Let me give me that back. All right.
No, we have to do the cops block.
Yeah. With the little smiley face.
With the
You
voice.
can put the sad face.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be
like,
funny.
I don't know if we have to modulate the voice
Yeah.
so we don't get sued. Yeah, I would say Jay does dirty jokes very well.
Give me an example.
I mean, we can, that.
Not here.
Why? Yeah, you got to watch.
This
Watch
is Sirius XM. What do you mean not here?
But we're
No,
saying
it's not a matter of the content.
It's
But I'm not
about
going to do a bit on while everyone's just sitting here in the room. That's odd.
Doing stand up out of context is weird. It doesn't usually work.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
but watch The Degenerates on Netflix.
Okay.
Season
I will do
1,
that. I'll
and
do
Jay
that.
has a half hour that you can just stream. That's hilarious.
I will do that because
Yeah.
I'm a Netflix file.
Okay, yeah, just get in
That's the
there,
thing.
watch Big J's Netflix half hour,
Okay.
and then in the hallway, you don't have to. Now you'll know.
I'll know.
You know, because we do comedians. I have comedians on all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe we'll come on your show.
Sina Ghaznavi, who's a comedian and a lawyer, he's on every Thursday, but we talk politics.
Yeah.
You know? And I have somebody who used to be called Lazy Lamont. He's on all the time, and Seton Smith. You know,
Yeah, we know Seton.
Yeah, and Godfrey was on the channel for a while. It was one of my shows. So I'm in that space differently.
Yeah.
You know, Joyo Nicole Johnson. So we do this comedy thing. I would love to see how funny you are, but
Maybe we can be your white dude correspondent.
nah, we don't do that because
Okay.
here's the thing: comedy should be colorblind, right?
Yeah.
And I think the problem we have in this country right now is that everybody's assigning like you even thinking it's a black thing. That was that's weird.
No, it's funny.
No, it isn't.
All
There's too much tension in this country right now to do that.
Well, there's a lot of tension from the black people and me in
No.
these hallways, it turns out. And I did not create that.
So I'm gonna speak on behalf of all the black people at Sirius, all 5 of them, and
Yeah.
two of them are in the room. So there's 3 more left, and we don't know you, and I'm speaking as the spokesperson for all
Black
black
Lou
people.
is my brother from another mother.
Is he?
Yeah.
You like him?
I love him.
Is he funny?
He's hilarious.
What are you gonna say?
He's hilarious.
Are you?
It'd be funny if you.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
He wouldn't work on the show.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You forced to work here. You just give me the sign like Melania. Just let me know. Put the little thing on the
double hand grab.
Yeah. Let
Please
me know what's going on here. No, but
Black Lou, you're not going to get white pussy doing Godfrey show. You got to stay over here at the bonfire.
Is that what you want? Oh, okay. All right. See, all right.
Is that what you want? That was just a great question. Karen just goes, "Is that what you? Is that what you want?"
I just want to know. I need to know. I'm just trying to figure out who the hell's in the room.
But that's
like
not an issue.
People.
If Black Lou only likes white women, that's not an issue.
It would be a fetish.
Okay.
If you only like anything.
Yeah, like Jewish guys that love Japanese girls.
That's a fetish.
That's a fetish.
I don't know if that's love. That's a fetish.
My love of large breasts.
Well, that's something. That's being a man. I think, right? Yeah.
That's not a fetish.
Normal.
I swear to God, Dan Soder can't say anything wrong.
He cannot.
You know what? I like fuck drowning my women. You're like, you know what? No, that just sounds like fun.
I think that's really sick, and I'm
well, that's Dan's
right now.
thing.
No, is it?
Yeah. How do you feel now?
No,
How about here's your champion now?
Don't take me down just because you're upset, Jay. Don't lash out.
Dan's in the weird shit.
No, I'm not. I'm in the very vanilla. My nickname's Vanilla Dan. You can't turn on me in this moment.
You've never been more happy that you've never said that about yourself before until this moment.
Yes, I have.
That's worked out so wonderfully just right now. They call me Vanilla Dan, for Christ's sakes.
I go, got this son of a bitch.
Goes, damn it, we do call him Vanilla Dan.
Karen, thank you very much for coming on.
I was like, when is this going to be over?
No.
All right. It's so damn painful.
No, this has
been... And there's
like
1,000 people in here to witness it. I think I'm hot flashing, too.
No,
so
you did.
Thank you.
Check out Karen's show, Karen Hunter Show, Urban View Channel 126. Yeah. Jay, now.
Thank you, Karen.
Can you? The introduction is complete.
We'll see. Tomorrow.
We'll see.
Are we going to be in the hallway tomorrow?
Monday.
No, Monday.
All right, Monday. I'm gonna do my homework over the weekend, and when I see you, if I don't look at you, you'll know. So I'm not gonna harass you. I'm just not gonna look at you.
Okay, that's very fair.
Dan,
Karen, thank you very much.
Come to home.
Thank you very much.
I will. See you for Thanksgiving. I love you.
I love it. Thank you. It's just.
Dan's gonna start wearing dashiki in here.
I don't know. You know what? Dan's
gonna have a wooden necklace tomorrow.
Yeah. Where I go, Jay, stop calling me Daniel. That's no longer right.
Don't call me by my government.
Yeah. That couldn't have been better, I think.
Yeah, she's about as unpleasant as I pictured.
Not at all. Are you kidding me? She was insanely nice.
No, I think she was wildly insulting it several times, but she was fine.
What was, when she called you Big Joe? I heard that in the hallway.
It's her whole thing is pretty rank. But if she, I'll tell you what, if she watches what I do and understands it, I will respect that at the very least. But she's not. She's going to be weird on Monday. You'll see. Dude, I hope she does actual research. That'll be the funniest thing.
I hope she hugs you.
Because she is going to...
I hope you do one of those turnarounds like Nate. You know, when Nate hates somebody and then they like compliment his comedy and he's like, you know what, man? They're great.
Did you watch her go, why does that be a black-white issue? And then I mentioned the Black Lou thing. And she's like, is that what you want? Like, it's like, I mean, she's very obvious. She's a very obvious person.
Okay. All right. Well... I thought that went well.
It was fine. It did go well.
Apparently, I fucking completely read that wrong. I thought it went well.
She's trying to dox me right now.
Wow.
She's trying to get my get my info out.
I love you. I love you, Jay. You are loved.
Yeah, the whole family was out front eating tacos, watching hot chicks take pictures of their friends.
Yeah, how ridiculous was that? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of that too, but the guys in super short shorts.
What is super short? Above the knee,
like mid thigh. When they're standing.
That's a hipster thing. They have like rolled up.
It's ridiculous.
That's like a Brooklyn,
not just above the knee,
skinny
middle
jeans.
of the thigh. No, they're not skinny. They're almost like dress pants material, like a little fucking
like yacht shorts.
Like when yes, people, or like a
Christine, bring up that like New England yacht look,
like a yodeler.
Yeah, like that.
Nope, shorter.
Shorter than that. Yeah. Like Daisy Dukes, like booty shorts?
Wait, go up. What's that picture? Yes, there.
Oh.
Those. Goddamn ridiculous.
Short shorts for men.
That is the stupidest thing ever.
I have the worst bird legs. You will never catch me in short shorts.
That's not that's not the reason why, Dan. Don't tell me that's the reason why.
If I had great legs.
If you had great legs, you'd be wearing short dress pants shorts?
If I had Arnold Schwarzenegger's legs.
Oh, man.
100%.
You dressed like...
I'd dress them like twins. Like when you wear shorts and twins.
If Dan had great legs, he would dress like Angus Young from AC/DC?
1,000%.
Schoolboy all day long.
Dress socks, mid-calf.
Would anyone be caught in those here? I mean, like, what's the... And people go... By the way, when you question somebody about it...
It's fashion.
And look, of course, I start off with like, Hey, homo, what's with the short? No, if you ask anybody about those shorts, they go, well, what? I mean, like they say it's ridiculous because I wear long shorts, and I hear the argument, but they're like, if you're going to wear shorts to be comfortable, like why not wear like shorts? But that's ridiculous looking.
Well, you're on the opposite end of these guys.
At some point, you have to sacrifice. You can't sacrifice the way you look 100% to wear stupid little shorts like that.
Whoa! Now, Jay,
what?
As a shorts moderate, as a moderate shorts wearer, you got to understand you're on the other spectrum. You're on the other side. You're never going to understand them. As someone that goes just above a knee, I kind of think. I'm not going to judge.
My shorts are shorter these days.
Your shorts are not shorter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, they are. They are. I take it back. See, now this is a new Jay.
No.
Your old ones barely showed ankle.
Look, the old ones came just right to the top of the shin. These are a little bit shorter because, I think they're a little big, those ones.
So you would like to meet them somewhere in the middle?
No, this is perfect. I'm not.
No, but I'm saying these people that you hate and the men in the short shorts.
I don't want to meet them in the middle at all. I want them to get their head out of their stupid assholes and start wearing a respectable men's length short.
And I think it's not short enough. I think we need to start showing bottom butt, like women in beer commercials.
Guys showing bottom ass?
Yeah, bottom butt cheek out of men. I think we can start the revolution. I'll start it.
But is it
you think I won't wear some hip huggers and bend over on a nice Cadillac?
What happened to being ashamed? You should be embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
You should be. Nobody gets embarrassed.
But that's what that kind of fashion is. It's that like skinny European ski instructor
it's just
looking
dudes walking around, man.
What?
This is something Christine fielded from the social media, and I want to address this because, man, as much as possible that we can get the people and closed minds out of the way that want to put any muzzle or stifle on two shitheads just being ridiculous funny in a goddamn room to entertain you for 2 hours while you're driving home from work.
Yeah.
The purest of intentions.
We're
not fucking millionaires from this goddamn show.
Trust me.
We come in here tired. We do pre-records because we enjoy doing it, and it makes you guys laugh, and we have a great time.
And well, you know what it is? It's also seeing the response that you see when you're on the road and you meet.
It's meeting the people. Dude, that's what Skankfest was so amazing for. Was like literally, and people come up and they go, "I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. I just want to say I love your stuff and take a picture." I'm like, dude, that's why we did this. So you guys can we can all have this experience together and get to know everybody.
One of my greatest moments in comedy. Not doing the special, not doing Conan. It was being in Winnipeg and some guy being like, "Do you want to come over and play No Mercy at my house on Nintendo 64?" And I'm like, "I absolutely do." And then while we're playing video games, halfway through, he's just like, "I can't believe you're fucking sitting next to me playing video games." And it's like, dude, I'm just a guy, and this is awesome that you care that I'm here.
Somewhere in our, which I'll say was an amazingly fun bit. Fake Jason Mraz rumors.
Oh, yeah.
We had...
By the way, I just recently heard a rumor that he went down to the 9/11 memorial and put a red check next to all the names and then spray painted, "Got him." So, I don't know what that means, but that's a fake Mraz rumor.
That's the best one, maybe. Yeah, just check us. Got him. Somewhere in that, we use the word tards. I think we use it just like that, too.
Yes. Well,
Jason Mraz, blah, 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 something with tards. So, what, do you have the original thing we said with tards or whatever?
It was the promo clip going over Sirius, so Lou might have it.
Maybe. Either way, even if you can't find it, it's not a big deal.
Merkface just looked at the is that you, Merkface?
I'm the one who does the promos, yeah.
Oh, so there you go. You're the bad seed.
Doesn't even sort of matter.
This Christian...
I pick the promos every night. I load them up. But, you know, I try and pick the funniest things, something that gives you a good taste of what we did on the show that night.
Yeah.
And
no flaw at all there.
Besides the fact that you're a heartless animal.
Yeah, you're a heartless animal who doesn't care about tards. This, we use the word tards in something, and this really goes to show the ego, and this is from, we're in entertainment, too. This is a narcissistic job.
Yeah.
It takes a certain kind of ego to do this, and a lot of that's insecurity and this weird narcissism.
It's strange. It's like a Molotov cocktail of personality. Yeah. It's like you have to be like mostly full of insecurity and then a flame to prove everyone wrong.
But I have to say, that I am blown away by the narcissism of people in their smallest of universes that they call themselves. It is mind-blowing. So we use the word tards. Some guy writes a thing. Is this the first thing you wrote?
Yeah.
Hilarious jokes. Dear Bonfire, hilarious joke. And I'm not going to give this guy's name because this isn't the problem with this. It's more to make the point. Hilarious jokes about kicking people with Down syndrome in their same face, quote unquote, same face. It's funny again. Before calling them tards, you should be ashamed. Now, Christine writes back. Do you have your response to that?
I have it.
From Bonfire.
Hold on
Essentially,
real quick. I'm going through my phone book real quick. Hold on, let me go keep an apartment. I got to put out this promo.
What's that?
You want to hear the promo?
Yeah, play the promo.
Every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, The Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Here's a clip from Monday's Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Can we get a hashtag started? Fake Jason Mraz rumors?
Yes, absolutely. If you're a camper, start fake Jason Mraz rumors.
No. It's halftime of a Sixers game. They bring out these 2 Down syndrome kids to do layup drills. I can't take anymore. I go down there. I kick them both in their exact same faces. I mean, just full-blown Mraz on these 2 tards.
And whose voice do you hear in the background, laughing the hardest?
Jacob the devil. Old Jacob the devil. God did that to him because he doesn't love him.
Whoa, Jacob.
So, you remember what he wrote?
And then Christine
writes, go ahead, so
we respectfully disagree. Remember, these are comedians, not politicians or priests in the internet, and the intent is humor, not hate. Which is true.
Which is very
we're trying to make jokes.
Eloquent what happens here.
Yeah.
He sends back this whore of a human being that this guy is. This whore sends back a picture of his daughter who has Down syndrome. And I just want to I'm happy to explain this. I told everybody I was going to say this already because I want you to explain how the mind works of somebody who's trying to be funny for multiple hours on multiple broadcasts a week trying to fill content and make everybody laugh. This is how my mind's constantly trying to find the joke.
Yeah.
The guy sends the picture of his daughter with Down syndrome and says, should I explain that it's a joke to my daughter if someone calls her a tard? Just humor? And my immediate thing, I said, it wasn't even a beat before I went, I mean, you could try to explain it to her, dude, but I mean, she's probably not going to get it. Because that's the joke. You can laugh into your hand, Soder. I see you trying to laugh out loud. That's fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious. I was giving one of those laughs of like that. You can't argue funny.
You can't argue that's funny. And the reality is, no, sir. You're a tard. Your daughter's an angel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. But you're reacting in your little stupid world as you're listening to a broadcast that goes out across the entire country.
Yeah.
And the entire continent, I believe, actually.
The entire globe.
And you're treating it like I'm poking your daughter in the head in front of you, calling her a tard. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I would be appalled at somebody who did do that. But you're living in your own universe so much that you're taking this so personal. Like it's a reflection of him,
but that's
it's his. Like that's you're projecting to me what your problem is with your daughter.
But this is an endless. This is a problem that's not recent. This is a problem that's been with comedy throughout time. Even I remember listening to one of Bill Burr's podcasts, and he said people are fine with jokes until it touches them. Mm-hmm. Then it's about them. Then it's personal.
Got a story I always told.
So this guy probably, if I'm up here talking about my mom dating dudes and being a whore, he's probably like, what a big old fucking slut. Yeah. And then the second it comes to his world, it's fucking his problem. Now it's his problem. Whereas before, he wasn't humanizing my mom, not making the fact that I'm probably joking, by the way, and blowing up the situation to make it funny.
In your thing, he's wildly aware that you're probably joking.
Exactly. So how can you get the humor in when it's my problems or the things I've done, but then the second it's even remotely close to
because you said the boo-boo word. Because you said the boo-boo word to him. His word that bothers him. It's the same way when someone gets... I always hate those things when I get people hate certain words when they actually cringe when you go, the one that comes across the most is moist. Someone goes, oh, the word moist. I'm like, go the fuck up.
Yeah.
Moist. Like, really? Like, you shut down over that?
I do
moist.
That. Taxes.
Yeah.
Commission.
Multiple recommissions.
Please don't say, hey, we're all going to get carrots.
And I want to explain to this guy, too. I said, I'm not giving his name or his Twitter thing.
Yeah.
It is a job. I know how hard it was raising Isabella, and she is, I guess, of normal intelligence.
I mean, she's, but also an insane lyricist. So
yeah, she's also a dope lyricist.
Let's give credit where credit's due.
But she
spits hot bars.
My point just being like, I'm protective over her. I'm protective over her feelings, and I get the concept, but I don't know your daughter. Like, to make that so personal to your daughter.
Yeah.
Is moronic. In fact, I hope your daughter grows up with thicker skin to laugh at the joke like that, because every time she hears the word tard, she's not like, someone's coming down on my community. Because that is an awful way to fucking live, with your shoulders and your fucking ears all the time, waiting to be something angry at something.
Well, also
instead of
stops
just fucking laughing.
It stops you from relating. It stops from you having any sort of, in a weird way, you're trying to bring up the fact that Jay has no empathy, but really it's you that's apathetic if you're not trying to understand the entire situation.
His daughter's adorable.
Which, by the way, all three of these things...
Whorish to send a picture of your daughter to us. That's such a piece of shit thing to do. Like, you're whoring her out for anything. What's that?
Not your name?
I told this story, actually, on the thing. But I've told the story before. Me and, when I was running karaoke, I used to, snicker with whoever's in the booth with me.
I
remember about the girl who used to come. She was a retarded lady who would come to karaoke all the time. And one day she was tarding out hard. And, but it's just to each other, you'd be in the office, you'd be like, whoa, man, she's going full tilt today. She's out there. She's rolling on the floor. She's being, pretty bonkers. These dudes were trying to film her.
Yeah,
and I said something to them. They stopped for a minute, and then they tried to sneakily behind my back film her again, and I went over and slapped the phone at her, and it was like a thing. Like, security got involved with me because I'm like, don't make this girl feel like shit. Like, to her, like you're fucking with her.
Yeah,
I'm not. We made up fake Jason Mraz rumors.
By the way,
you're lumping your daughter in with that, which is not the case.
By the way, we made fun of orphans. We made fun of a lot of different groups at risk.
I had a story I used to tell all the time about a guy who had a face scar. I talked about it on stage. I also, in that set, did a joke where I mentioned the word rape a few times. When I got off stage, this guy goes, man, you were all right. You were pretty funny, but that stuff you did about my boy's scar, man, it's not really... By the way, all I was thinking about his scar was how bad he got off from falling off a motorcycle on sliding down the road on his face.
Yeah.
He had a smoking hot girlfriend, and he was still a good-looking guy. He just had this scar on the side of his face.
So he looked cooler.
Yeah. I basically said all that. He goes, not cool, though, man. Like, bring up my boy's scar, man. That's not really that cool at all. I go, oh, sorry about that, man. I go, how about that rape joke at the end, though? He's like, oh, yeah, that was funny. I'm like, because nobody at the table was raped? Like, that's clearly your thing. It's like only how it applies to you.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that we got into that part of the conversation.
This is the one I was
because
waiting
that
on.
applies to this next bag of dicks on fucking Twitter. I'll throw her out. I'll throw her right into the goddamn bus.
Dude, I love that Jay's on his fuck you. Jay's on his
Shannon Marvel. What's her stupid thing?
Shannon _ Marvel.
Shannon _ Marvel.
I got a track baby. I know exactly what she's going to be. She likes the ponies. She likes to bet on the midday races. That's less slop.
This fucking dickbag.
Well, first off, let me just tell you from my perspective.
Go.
I see.
Take the wheel, Soda.
I just get on Twitter and I just see Jay going back and forth with this woman, and I fucking click and opens up the conversation.
It's out of left field to me.
Out of left field to me. I'm sitting on the corner of a bed in a hotel room in Cleveland reading this, and it shows the entire Twitter conversation between Jay and this woman, and it starts with. I read it backwards. I go to the beginning and I read it all the way through, and it's this woman, and she was like, you made a joke about older women's breasts being soft, and how dare you, what was it?
As women get older, their breasts their tits get soft was the thing. That was it. That's all she cited about a problem.
That's it. So Jay and her go back and forth. Now that's where, literally after 2 tweets, the real problem that started this is gone, and then it becomes between Shannon and Jay. So it becomes a thing of like, esteemed friends were discussing how women's breasts get softer as they age, is what she tweeted at Comedy Central. So she was tattletaling also.
The whole day.
Yeah, so she's trying to get Comedy Central to fire Jay.
Well, she sent this.
Yeah, dear Comedy Central, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson is terrible. What's also terrible is not putting my name in the tweet, so that's kind of fun. That asshole doesn't have enough brain cells. Wait, go back up. Doesn't have enough brain cells to be funny.
It's fair.
But you know what? That's very true.
I favored that one, I think.
Yeah. So it becomes a thing where now she's attacking you because of something, again, she didn't like something you said. Soft breasts.
Soft breasts as they get older. And then her whole thing becomes that you just like, you view women as just like body parts, and and you're a misogynist and all those like things that are so, and then takes a personal shot at me. Jason Oker's had breasts since he was 14 and at no point had to feed a child with them, which is not true. Isabella was breastfed off of my teat.
Yeah.
And you can see that's why she's 5'11" and a half.
And I mean, I'm going to say this, bones are strong.
Isabella, I got to be honest with you. If we saw this girl in the street, I'd let you fight her.
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie. I think from you breastfeeding off your father, your bones are strong enough to take an Easton aluminum bat.
Oh, man.
Like Wolverine. You got adamantium.
You got your dad's milk in you.
Not so tall.
Yeah! She gets a joke. She gets the joke.
Well,
she gets the joke. So,
she was raised by the master of the inappropriate.
So this is great. So we track.
Well, this goes on, but before even that, I just want to say what's getting into this. My argument with this lunatic moron, who I will say at least has the sack. I guess it's a picture of her and her thing. She's going at me and she's like, and then starts every time I'm challenging her. I start even saying, I'm like, why don't you call on the Bonfire on Monday? Let's talk about it. Call in. I'd love to talk to you about it.
Does that offer still stand?
Of course.
Right.
I go, she won't. She's like,
844-266-3399.
She's like, you're going to control the forum, and you're going to hang up on me, and everyone's going to... I go, no pile on. Me and you will have a discussion, and I say the same thing as I said before. You can rant. You go on your rant uninterrupted as long as you want, and then I'll unravel your whole bullshit. Because it's just so moronic to get... Soft tits is her comment.
Yeah.
Then she's telling the company they should fire me, and going right at Bonfire with Comedy Central. When we're going back and saying, it's like, what do you think they're going to possibly do? She goes, well, because they control your material. Like they have some say in what your material is. I go, no. Are you fucking crazy? Like, that's not true.
They have to put a pretty big guy in front of us right now to get us to fucking change our material.
There's no control to fucking change the material or do anything with the material. She's trying, but again, this center of your own little dumb universe, what she says she's trying to do is convince me to change my type of humor.
Which is impossible.
That's not only impossible, she's seeing by the response to her shit from fans.
Yeah. Including loyal fans like Sarah McPants and Just Leslie.
You're going,
Stephanie Falcone.
Well, your fans are wrong. Like, you should do this to the way that I like, and I don't like soft tit humor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, and I try to point out to her, I go, it sucks, and I tried several times during this to just give her, like, hey, look, all this bullshit aside, do you genuinely understand that, like, you've personally attacked me?
Yes.
You're coming at me with hate.
Yes.
When I put out some joke that I don't even know what you're talking about, what the joke is, but I put out something that, like, got in your ass because you took it personal that's not personal to you.
Yeah.
And now you're personally... I said, hey, I guess you're saying, I said something about women getting older and their tits get soft, and then you're going like, you have tits, you piece of shit, since you were, you're fat, and whatever the thing she's trying to say. Like,
well, I know someone that's sensitive about herself, too.
Yeah, that's very personal. And then going at the company and asking the company. So I said to her, she goes, what does my opinion matter anyway? I mean, if they're not going to fire, it's not like I'm attacking your livelihood, which I'm convinced she doesn't know what livelihood means.
Because that's exactly what you're doing.
Because exactly what you're doing. I go, do you understand for this to be fair now and what you did? You should give me the Twitter for whoever you work for.
Yeah.
And I should be able to tell them just sight unseen because you're attacking me that you're an anti-Semite. Like, you hate me because I'm Jewish. And that's fair. I'm just making that assumption by how you're treating me directly. You're making assumptions about me from a joking conversation you say you've heard about me. And it goes back and forth, and then she starts buckling. I'm saying on a call, she goes, I'm not going to call your thing. I clearly won this argument because it's just like, it becomes just such girl bullshit.
Well, so,
hang on, and all her pictures are on her stupid thing as cats and shit. So this is the best part, buddy.
So I call Jay, and I start talking to him, and we start talking about the bit in question. And then I realize the person who made that joke was Dan Soder.
Not mentioned once in any tweet.
Not even. By the way, I had to go seek this fight out. I had to go walk down an alley and Twitter go, hey, I heard some noises going down here. Where did Jay go?
At Dan Soder.
Oh, come get some, Shannon.
I mean,
I made a kissy noise. By the way, I kissed my fist. That wasn't a misogynistic kiss or a cat call. That was me saying, I think we were talking about tit fucking, and I made a joke about older women, tit fucking an older woman with soft tits. Because, by the way, I've done that, and that's what happens. And I like it. I like soft tits.
Yeah, but our thing is it's so personal to make change your type of comedy. For
what?
And our favorite thing was like, and so when Soder, and it's finally what broke because I mean, when I spoke to Soder, I mean, I was still fucking. That was like a pacing outside my house, smoking cigarettes.
You were goofed up.
Soder goes, that was me that said it. He goes, and how great is it that it seems like when you see it looks like your voice should go with my body more?
Yeah, I go, my voice goes with your face way more than it goes with my own face. So then she heard that, and she's like, yeah, that gruff guy with the fucking beard and the nose ring. And then I'm
probably
like,
him.
That clean cut light voice
clear.
asshole. Nothing.
And you know what's great about that? What's great about it? It's so specifically not you. Tells me she likes you and was just thought it was me. And it's not. I'm not saying she likes you in a sexual way or anything like that. Whatever it is, like because she let me. It was a show of the two of us.
It's our show.
It's our show. Our names are both said twice. Yeah. She leaves you totally out of it.
Completely.
So she thinks she loves everything you say, or at least like doesn't hate anything you say, and it turned this attack 100% to me. And I fought the dog fight for you. So you know what turns out, Soder?
Yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry. I jumped in your fight there, White Earth.
And by the way, you know what's funny? It would have been funnier if she was like, and your special wasn't special. What? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my, that's me. So yeah, she
Shannon Marvel, take a swipe and fucking there it is, play it.
It's 2 minutes. Is it further in this?
No, it's not 2 minutes. It's gonna be right here. This is Shannon thinks she's gonna be fighting with me.
I didn't think you had it in you.
And there comes
I'm your Huckleberry.
You're no Daisy.
Shannon,
you're no Daisy. You're no Daisy.
You're no Daisy at all.
You're no Daisy at all.
Just doing the fucking zombie walk. You're no Daisy.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. Listen, if you don't like the words we say, you got this great option in the United States called turning the fucking channel. It really is.
Sirius XM is
there's hundreds
of
world
channels. Of entertainment. There's religious channels. You won't hear anything about soft tits there.
And trust me, I've been in the same room as Joel Osteen. It is haunting. But, you know, he talks to God, so listen to him.
I'd like to make a public call out to fucking Delta Airlines.
Okay.
That is just the shittiest airline.
As a Platinum Sky Miles member,
go for it.
Love him.
That's first of the fact that they'll give some urchin like you a fucking...
Yeah.
A Sky Miles.
Dude, it's so great when I get bumped up because you could tell the other people that are actual businessmen and stuff, they look at you like,
yeah, I love it too. I was in first class today and when I flew out there, their first class is worthless.
How so? You get free little tiny Dasanis.
Ooh. There's no fucking movies or anything. There's nothing like
that. Sucks. That's the one thing that sucks about Delta.
Their entertainment on Delta sucks.
Nothing east of Denver. Usually, you get a TV. You got to go all the way to San Francisco or LA to get a TV.
And it's just like, dude, it just blows. Now
they're like the parents that don't let you have a TV in your room.
Well, here's the gripe I have with Delta Airlines, and feel free, campers, to just fucking bombard them with your angry tweets and emails. I mean, have at it, because fuck these assholes.
I'm gonna say, if you want a great system of getting rewarded for your purchases, go get an American Express Platinum.
I'm not looking for... You have an American Express Platinum?
No.
Flat?
I said a regular American Express.
Me too. The old green dump of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got now.
I got the fucking Major League.
Yeah, I got that one too. I'm going to Spike Lee it and make a black movie.
Oh, do it.
Let's just make our non-limited American Expresses.
Yes.
that we have to pay at the end of the month, right? That's this trick. So, hey, listen, airlines have problems. I've had problems on a bunch of airlines. It's how you're treated and dealt with. Delta, I had an argument with because I flew a few other airlines recently, and I started getting into the idea of like, I'll pay a couple extra $100 last minute to go first class if it's especially a long flight.
Yes.
Come on.
We're big guys. You need the leg room.
Up to 300, and I did 400 once because I actually had a
like
on my chin.
Like Larry Bird in 89?
No, it was it was one of those pods that laid all the way down. That's why I did it.
Oh, good for you.
400 more bucks. But generally, I'll drop.
Just that way? One way?
Yeah.
Yikes. You really wanted the
But
I would never do that.
I'll do it's like 250. I'll do up to 250 each way.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know.
Listen, listen, the only time I really try to do it is crazy long flight. I wouldn't do it for a 2-hour flight. There's no point.
Just to Chicago.
No, but I had a thing with Delta. I had this happen with Virgin recently and something else. When you get down to the wire.
Yeah.
Hey, is there any first class available? Yeah. Oh, what's the bump up for it? It's like $200.
Yeah.
$200, you could bump up to first class, or like, the better seating, the preferred seats, the whatever with the the good security shit and all that stuff, right? That's all well and good. Delta had a thing where it was like, first class was almost empty, and I called like the day before, the day of, and went there, and they kept telling me each person has different information, I had to go to different lines to try to get this thing, and everyone kept saying, maybe get a better deal if you go to this other desk, but right now it's like $1,600.
Jesus.
I'm like, but that's unrealistic. Like, no one's going to pay that. So you don't want my $300. I'm willing to go right now.
You're saying you're
for
doing
an empty seat. It makes more sense to you than an empty seat.
Yeah, you're saying you're doing so well right now that you can't take extra money.
Yeah, if it's $1,600, you can go fuck yourself. So
we're fucking Delta, you piece of garbage.
It's not. It's funny, and it's not a monopoly.
Yeah.
But the airline business is a monopoly because no one goes to like delta.com to book a flight. You go to the thing that says the best flights. Always?
Not always. But most time.
You are at delta.com. What is your love of that horseshit thing?
I like being treated bad. It's like being in an abusive relationship.
You really do. You do not like being treated good because I'll tell you, when I was coming back from Practical Jokers cruise, I had a blast.
Yeah.
In Practical Jokers cruise, when I come back, 3 hours on the runway.
Yeah.
Now, they said that had to do with the weather, and we were able to take off. But they let us go. They go, you're clear to take off. But we had to turn around because that 3 hour wait on the runway put the pilots over their time.
Yeah, oh, no.
So they got to go back to the...
Get a new pilot?
New pilot. So it was 4 hours of waiting back in the terminal after we were already on the plane for hours. Here's the kicker.
Yeah.
So I just simply go, I'll call Delta.
Yeah.
Let me call Delta.
Did you use one of the phones in the airport?
No. This is a phone call. Christine called, actually. It's like, let's just see what we're going to get free from them for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll get a flight. Dude, they couldn't have given two shits.
Now, that's most airlines are just like...
I don't feel that's true. I've had a lot of other airlines be like, we're really sorry. Here's some with this, that. They couldn't have given two shits. They were like, well, it's a weather issue. If it's a weather issue, we don't give you anything for it. It's like, but it's not a weather issue.
Yeah.
Like, weather slowed down the process, but you were sending these guys
pilots.
second. Your pilots had to go. It's like, that should be...
Yeah, you have a legitimate argument.
Christine made a fantastic point. It says, you know what? For all the... If they just got off the plane...
Yeah.
As you walked off the plane, they just gave everyone $100 voucher.
Yeah.
Everyone would have shut up. But they were so like, this is the information they gave. We're moving this thing to 6:45 p.m. And it was like, 3 at that point.
Yeah.
So we're moving to 6:45 p.m. They go, all right, it's definitely going to be 6:45 p.m. because we're going to go smoke a cigarette outside.
Yeah.
Couple cigarettes, get some lunch or something. They go, I wouldn't go far because anytime they can, if they get here, they could always bring you back on the plane and go. And it's like, what?
Yeah, they have that weird thing where.
But that's horse shit, by the way, because through asking 17 different people, the pilots they got to come fly the plane weren't landing until 5:50 or something. So we weren't leaving before. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird like control thing. It sucks.
They really do. And I don't know if it's just to play devil's advocate. They really are like puppy wranglers the whole time. Like they're like, all right, everybody, let's get on the sky bus. So sometimes there are dumb people that are like, I'm going to walk around till you tell me to get here. I think maybe you're overestimating the intelligence of most travelers. Because I think most people flying are dipshits. And that's why the airlines have to be like, hey, fucking stand near the gate, dipshit.
Yeah, I mean, they do hire morons. So,
but listen, I think it's equally on both sides. I was flying one time from Detroit. I had a connection from Sacramento to Detroit to New York. Got to Detroit. They let us get on the plane. We're flying. We circled New York for 2 hours and then landed in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And they were like, we ran out of fuel. And then I had to rent a car and drive back because they're like, we might not take off tonight.
Did they reimburse you for the car?
No, they didn't give a shit.
They weren't helping anybody with their hotel. People who missed their connections with all that mess, they wouldn't pay for their hotel for the night.
That's where it gets that's inexcusable. Because I remember I got the blizzard of 2010.
That's inexcusable.
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
When I got snowed in Chicago on a connection flight with United in 2010 when that big blizzard hit New York. And I was like, what about hotel? And they're like, You're like, I'm here till Thursday. And they're like, we can get you a 60% off first night.
Here's the scumbaggery of the whole thing, is that if it suits them, the concessions they'll make. So the same empty seat on first class that I'm willing to buy for like, a price that makes sense, a couple $100 more at the airport.
Throwing money around.
You're telling me it's going to cost me almost $2,000 more. That it's insane. I would never do that. At any level of wealthy, I would never do that. That sounds bonkers to me. But I go, you won't take my extra money. But here's the thing. If they overbook their flights and they want to make sure they get the ticket fare from everybody, they'll give, I remember having this happen before. Will you take a flight that leaves an hour from now and we'll give you 900 Delta dollars and you have a first class seat on that flight an hour and a half from now. And it's like, so if it suits you guys, you can part with all this shit.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
But to make you the customer happy because you're fucking them like against their will without offering it and volunteering it, it's insane. Let me tell you today. So I flew down. I got cheap first class flight, really cheap. So I went first class down there. Got there fine, no big deal. Flew back this morning, 6 a.m. flight, so it's tricky time. So I get to the airport at 4:20.
All right.
A.m.
That's fine.
They haven't even opened Delta's, check-in people yet. So I go right to the person always. I'm first in line. I get my bags all set up. They give me the thing. I have the TSA pre-check now. I go in, it's relatively smooth. They're loading up the plane on time. We get on the plane, again, we go out there, over an hour sitting on the runway. Because paperwork issue, they said?
That's great.
Paperwork issue.
Guys, we just found out all our T's aren't crossed.
I'm
we gotta
telling
go
you,
dot some I's.
Without exaggeration, I'm telling you, he said something about the difference between, it was the paperwork for the left side of the plane was for the right. I don't even know what that means.
That sounds made up.
It does sound made up. It does.
Guys, fuck. I forgot my keys to the plane in the whole room. I got to be right back.
Dude, it was something like that. It was something bonkers like that.
My dog ate the flight report.
I feel like Stranger Things is a great thing to watch on edibles.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about it.
Oh, have you watched that yet?
Yeah.
Things? You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's real good.
That 80s, that.
It's perfect. I think it's the perfect show.
It was pretty great.
I don't know one person that's been like, it sucks.
It had a good arc, and it was kind of British in the sense that it could have if that's a series, it's a short run.
The only difference is, if it was British, I wouldn't have watched it for 1 second. I hate British accents on television.
There's a Trumbley-Loo over in the woods.
Oh, there's you have to watch Peaky Blinders. I'm like, shove it up your fucking uncircumcised dick.
You never watched Luther?
Yeah, I've heard Luther's great. I've heard Peaky Blinders is great. I'm going to watch it.
Nope. Won't even give it a sort of a chance.
Damn.
What have you watched? Big J TV in British.
What if you could hit
I watched Black Mirror.
Yes.
I watched Black Mirror. It was horror, though, so it's a little different.
English horror.
I'll do a horror that's got some accents. Actually, I'll do a...
Having dinner without a napkin.
In fact, for a weird
British horror.
I'll do a horror with subtitles if it's that great of a horror.
Okay.
But that's it.
but nothing contemporary.
No way.
Nothing humorous.
No, no matter what the show is, it always seems to me like it's going to be like Downton Abbey, just like that. Like, get me my tea, madam.
So you don't fuck with like Monty Python and shit like that?
Oh God, no.
You don't be fuckings with Monty Python?
Show me one funny thing from Monty Python's ever done, and I'll call you a liar.
Yeah, I'd never really.
What about
nothing? John Cleese was funny in European Vacation, the American film with Chevy Chase.
Did you know The Fifth Element is a French film?
That's a good movie, too.
That's why it blows.
Hey!
Damn, yo.
It's not a good movie. You just get excited to see, what's her name?
Bruce Willis?
No, Mila Jovovich. Mila Jovovich. You get excited to see her little flat titties. That's it.
Hey.
That's all. And that you almost see her puss, sort of.
I like the blue chick who sings, too.
Blue chick's great. What a voice.
Chris Tucker smashes that role.
Sure.
But I like British TV.
Do you? Were you an ab fab guy?
No.
You like Monty Python and those things? Come on, dude.
Ab Fab I thought was funny.
What's the most British thing you fuck with?
The Office, the British Office.
I never really went. I didn't watch it.
I thought that was really funny. My buddy had it on DVD in college, and I watched it.
I just find Ricky Gervais really annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, like that HBO thing he did, Talking Funny, was like him.
Oh, that
Louis C.K.
was.
Seinfeld.
He kept interrupting.
He's the most annoying part of that thing.
Like, dude, stop it. Let Louis talk.
He's like, I've been doing comedy for 3 months and doing theaters.
Oh, it's such a delight.
That's not a good Gervais at all.
That's Prince Fiore.
Oh, Prince Fiore. My name's Andy Fiore.
I do like the Prince Fiore Chronicles starring Dan Soder.
I can ride a horse whenever I feel like it. You're a peasant boy.
Todd Margaret has that British sensibility.
Oh, yeah, David Cross.
Sensibility, I don't mind.
You hate
actual British show.
What about Sense and Sensibility?
Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Here's a Ricky Gervais over laughing at everything.
I love the.
Does he do the whistle? Oh God! He does, and it's even higher pitched. Does he do the whistle?
Jesus,
just makes me wish they never made The Office.
That's what they do. They're womanly laughers.
Jay right now is putting out a challenge to all our fans in the UK.
I think Ricky Gervais is awesome when he hosts those award shows. He's balls out.
Just because he's snarky as shit.
He just goes balls out. He makes jokes that make people upset for sure.
But you hate his laugh.
I don't even hate it. I just couldn't.
Does he do the whistle?
All right, I hate it. Okay.
It sounds like an alarm. Guys, I think someone's trying to get my Jaguar.
Speaking of English, you know whose laugh I love is Jimmy Carr's.
Yeah.
I love that laugh. That's so fun. It's so genuine. He goes, and that is dead on.
Like a horn coming.
Are you saying all British people's laughs are fucked up?
Sort of, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Is this his laugh here?
I laugh on an in, so it's ha 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 ha. It sounds like a happy dolphin.
Serial killer.
Oh, you're enjoying yourself, so it cushions the blow a little bit.
Oh, he talks about his laugh. He doesn't actually laugh.
Oh, does he have Mickey Mouse laugh?
You'll hear it somewhere.
Watch out, Pluto! I'm pretty good at roasts.
Yes. Does he have the most annoying laugh in the world?
Welcome back to Jay Oakerson's Masterpiece Theatre. He criticizes laughs.
What other English shows do you have besides The Office? Is the only one you think of?
Peep Show? I've never watched it, but I hear that's...
I heard it's great.
But I can't.
Peep Show's great. Heard Peaky Blinders is great.
Russell Brand hosting anything?
Yeesh. Remember his show on FX?
Oh, yes, he was. He goes, what are you doing? Drinking some coffee?
Oh, he's just making fun of the guy on the keyboard?
Yeah, you with your sister.
You want to bang me? You want to fuck me?
Oh, with your president?
Ingy Dick wants to fuck me.
Oh,
Can
and we
you
even go with the coming in with the president.
I want to say it was almost as bad as Amber Rose's show.
Ooh, it's pretty bad.
Russell Brand's
we can find
FX
out
show?
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean FX just had. I mean they gave Magic Johnson a show. They're not really crushing shows
At first.
Now they're okay.
They should know better.
This was a black eye for
Brand
the
X.
Brand X. Anything that tries to be bad boy.
Shimbala-bim-bim-boo-bang, everybody. It's me.
How did he
I'm
get
taking no crap.
I just remembered like never knowing who Russell Brand was, and then he was just
Knowing one day.
hosting MTV Movie Awards. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Appreciate your applause. Steve Jones, I appreciate your playing. Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols, everyone.
What? You got Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols?
That's not a hard get.
That's a good get.
Contribute to the live atmosphere. This is Brand X Live. This is actually happening. So mad things can happen because if you think of all the mental things you've seen in your life, they were all on live television. Janet Jackson nip slip, live television. She wouldn't do that pre-recorded. They would have removed the nipple. I don't think smoothed it over.
I want to headbutt him.
Terrifying blancmange boob.
I want Poltergeist ghosts to come out of the back of that TV and suck them in.
When the electricity went, that was live, wasn't it? If they pre-recorded the Super Bowl, then that wouldn't have happened. They would have, I don't know, candles, something, some sort of fluorescent solution. I don't know, the very consciousness of the footballers themselves could have lit the place up. What I'm saying to you is this is like, if this wasn't live,
better on
would
his
this
back.
man let this happen to him?
Boom!
Oh, God.
That was liveness. You was witnessing...
It's like Robin Williams, but less likable.
Oh, dude.
And I didn't like Robin Williams comedy.
It's like the guy at the office that thinks he's funny and he's really trying to ham it up.
Oh, bubbly, bubbly. Oh, look at Sarah's breasts are hanging out. Oh,
look
getting one of
who's
those
here.
lovely bosoms, those buxom bosoms coming out. Oh, jibbly jambly.
Oh, it's Dean from accounting. This guy's a real bulldog. Anyways, people say I should do stand-up. They say I should do stand-up.
When he talks to the crowd, it's like it's horrible.
And if you are some sort of sarcastic teenager, gleefully thinking, hashtag, you are a wanker, well, that's not swearing in this country, so you actually can do that. That's up to you. Enjoy yourselves. Go crazy. So we do want your tweets. We do want to communicate with you because we are live. On the show tonight, we've got some wonderful guests. Andy Anderson's going to be here. Who? I love him. I just see him in his dress.
Probably some other British bullshit.
Just guys you went to middle school with. Mitch Clary's going to be here. Nick Myers.
Leslie Watson. He's my old scrubby mate. Everything he does, I hate.
Do you think if you were in the same room as him, you'd like him?
No, but I wouldn't be shitty to him just for the sake of being shitty to him.
You're an adult.
Yeah, I'm not like. I'm sure he's fine, but it's just like I feel like he's gonna. One of those guys is always going to be on, or he'll be a dick.
You think he's either?
And I don't want to deal with either of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think he's just mellow and cool?
Always on is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Someone who's just fucking fired up at all times. There's a.
Sometimes I'm worried I'm like that. Like if I'm having fun,
you could turn it on, turn it off.
Oh,
though.
this guy was the guy who asked me. The guy's interviewing. Why would you have him on? No one cares. The Mighty Boosh. Liam something or Noel Fleming. Noel Fleming, his name is. This guy's interviewing right here.
What's he do?
There's some British.
He's in the Mighty
Adult Swim
Boosh,
shit.
which is another show that fucking I'm sure sucks dick. But this guy,
I love your xenophobic taste in television.
I did.
These colors don't run, especially on my television.
Lou, bring up a Mighty Boosh trailer. I've never watched it in my life. I promise you, I'll stone. I know that I can stone face if you want to stone face anything. But really show me. I'll open my mind to something here being funny.
Mighty Boosh? Andy already is coming in hating it. You hate it.
He better.
It's like that weird, like, meta anti-comedy type of...
Do you know what it is?
I tried, but, like, it just... Yeah. It's like a demented Fraggle Rock without puppets, I feel like.
Oh,
There
what a
are
description.
puppets.
I'm excited to...
What are you wearing? I thought I told you not to pull focus. Come on, no one's looking at me. You're the star of the show.
Can I have your autograph, please?
Not now.
Oh, Jay, you must hate this.
I think we hit on the head. I think I hate the British.
You just hate the British?
I think I hate the British. I think I've turned on them.
Like the sensibility of them?
If I can go back in time to do anything, it would be to take place in the Revolutionary War.
You would go.
I want to make sure.
Maybe that was your last life.
Yeah.
You
I don't feel like you could load a musket, man.
I feel like you'd be good at it.
Come on now. You didn't see me do a kip up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
If you saw my kip up, you would know. Musket's probably not the hard thing.
Yeah. I bet he could
Load a musket while doing a kip up.
This guy Noel Fleming, when I performed in Australia at the Opera House, he asked for the second show. He asked Robbie, who was running the festival at that point, asked Robbie to ask me if, because the interest that his mother was going to be at the next show, if I could like tone it down a bit.
That's hilarious.
And I said, "You tell Noel Fleming to suck my dick." And then I went out and I did
the dirtiest,
filthy crowd work. Yeah, I tried to find his mom. Noel Fielding, that's what it is. Noel Fielding. Look at these two. Look at them doing a game show together. Noel Fielding and Russell Brand, just like their fucking foofy hair. Ugh.
They look like 80s rockers.
No, he looks like a startled owl. Listen to the lady. What am I? Noel, I think you look like Rod Stewart has made love to a raven.
Jimmy Carr's all the funny of England.
Yeah. Jimmy Carr's great.
Jimmy Carr's really funny.
I saw him at the Knitting Factory one night, and there was he was going down his list, and he did a joke about hermaphrodites, and some lady in the audience got mad because they were transgender, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I just, I'll offend everyone at some point. I didn't mean to do anything. I'm sorry. Is it okay if I continue?" She was like, "Yes." And then his very next joke was another transgender joke. Yeah. And he did like 4 of them in a row, and then he just kept apologizing. It was so funny.
Yeah.
No, he's funny.
He's
great.
Like Jimmy Carr's fucking great.
But I mean, what are they saying, Lou?
I'll keep you in suspense. I'll give you the answers to round 1 right now. I asked you, why did James Cracknell and Ben Fogle row the Atlantic? What have you all got?
So British.
Chafing because of the clothes. It's my excuse.
You've got what, sorry, David and Rob?
Chafing.
And you've got?
Because they were in love.
I mean, it looks like these two. It looks like Noel Fielding and Russell Brand are going to make out hard at some point of the show.
Can we go to commercial?
You two beautiful women. You two beautiful women.
We've established so many things today so far that we can all do kip-ups except Ramon. And that
Ramon,
Jay,
you puss.
And that Jay hates the British.
You didn't give me no space.
I hate the British.
All right, so you can't back up your phone. So you're starting to freak out because you're about to get your iPhone X.
It's insane. All I got to do is back this thing up so I can then plug in the new phone and get everything into the new phone.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to do that for hours. You watched this. I couldn't focus on anything else.
Yeah, I was trying to fucking hang out with you and watch Delta Force 2, which, by the way, I never remembered
What a wealth.
What a wealth of shit. That movie's so bad. Chuck Norris is Delta Force 2. Delta Force 1's, listen, it's not the greatest movie, but Delta Force 2 is like strikingly bad. And no one was talking to me in the room. Everyone was on their goddamn phones with their laptops, and I'm like, guys, look up. Guys, this is insane. This is insane. He just kicked a man off a mountain. Can you guys look up? And then everyone's like, in their phones, and they go, yeah, that's crazy. And then your sister's boyfriend will look up and go, "Hey, it's fucking nuts." And I'm like, "Yeah, this movie sucks." I'm like, Jay, look up. Jay, look up. And then he just keeps going, "This fucking thing, I can't fucking download it. I can't fucking do it." And I'm like, wow.
It drives me nuts.
It ruined Delta Force 2 for me.
So, which is tough. I pay $40 right there on the spot. You watch this.
Yeah, your money
for
bags
me to buy a
open.
thing called Clean My Mac.
Which sounds like complete and utter bullshit.
It's bullshit.
I bet
I'm sure somebody could do myself. I did. I went through I looked up all the process. Clean out your caches, cleans the little room, clean all the cookies. I use my phone. I'm telling you, I had 5 yoga videos on it. Ooh. And besides that, I use it to stream Netflix, Hulu, and pornography.
Can you say
that's literally all I use it for?
Can you say cache again?
Cache.
I like it.
It's the only thing I use it for.
Yeah.
So I'm not making programs. I don't have music I'm putting in. It's insane. So I purchased this. It cleans it up enough. Finally, I get the backup. The backup's going to go now, right?
Yeah. Home free.
Home free. We get the backup going. I get the phone backed up. I get the iPhone X. I bring it home last night.
It's racist.
No, I didn't really do anything with it last night. This morning, I go try to put everything over.
Yeah.
So, okay, time to plug in the new iPhone.
Did you wake up like a kid on Christmas? You're like, I'm going to fuck with my new phone all day?
No, I took a shit. Took it very leisure. I didn't think this was going to be an all day. The reason I'm still right now with my old phone,
Your old
backing it up as we speak to the cloud, because I'm trying anything in the world. It brought over my apps, but spread them. I keep them in folders, all my apps. Meticulous. Instead, it gave me all my apps, but it spread them across like 5 home screens.
How dare that?
Do you know what I mean? So the first time that happens, I go and I put everything back into their folders, get everything back on the main screen. And I'm telling you, that is a tedious process. I did all that. Then I look,
My contacts aren't in there. My pictures aren't in there. My I've like the things in my apps aren't there. I'm not 420 some levels deep in Candy Crush. I also erased my entire iPod from like I've always had for years, like just the music I downloaded off like Napster and everything years ago, or LimeWire.
So that's on your phone?
That was on my phone, but they're gone.
That's why you're like,
I got rid of all my music. I'm relying solely on like the services now.
But how big of a memory does your phone that you have right now have? Like
256. Yeah,
that's the most.
The most. 256.
So your laptop's like, buddy, take it easy.
Yeah, why do you need so much? Anyway, it's got to back that up. Fine. There's not enough room to back it. Oh, so then I'm like, it's going over. They go, maybe you have to do it through the cloud. You got to back up things through the cloud in order to transfer them over. The days are gone, by the way, of you switching your phone up and it gives you all of your texts that you've had. So anything you haven't saved the phone number on or anything, I've got some numbers, I just kind of know them by the pattern of the number. Do you know what I mean? I've never made them a number in my phone.
Let me ask you a question on your
or a name in my phone.
Do you save all of your texts? Do you have keep text forever?
It just does that, yeah.
Yeah, because you can switch it to keep text from a year ago, and that opens up so much memory. That opens up so much memory. My phone, I have a smaller phone. I have the iPhone SE, and
there was no issue though of memory.
Like here, I have no memory, and then I switched my text from forever to a year ago, and they're like, "Throw on 50 albums, dude."
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You got all the time in the world.
That's great. And by the way, I'm all for but it gave me my apps. None of them were like with my information in them though.
So they were like,
so then I changed it so I can get my contacts back. But they say that now they're only transferring from now on. Your iMessages will transfer over. That's
but not
just texts or anything. Which has to be ridiculous. Where I'm at right now is I'm trying to back up to the iCloud.
Why don't you just
iCloud switch it over to the other phone? I don't understand what is happening.
You're too committed.
No pictures coming over.
You're too committed. I would have just immediately taken it to the Apple Store and just gave him my phone and been like, I don't know what to do.
You know the process at the Apple Store at this time of year especially?
Oh, God. Bonkers. Yeah, the old fucking FAO Schwartz.
You don't have a fucking shot in hell.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Why did you buy a phone now? You're so dumb.
Because you're supposed to be able to back up your phone, plug it into a new phone, go restore from this phone, and it gives you, and historically, with all these phones, and then you look at your phone, your new phone has everything of your old phone.
Well,
everything from your wallpaper to everything, and it was your old phone.
Jay, you've clearly done something to upset the ghost of Steve Jobs. So I would probably make a sacrifice of a goat or a similar-sized animal.
Was it my wild weekend of gay bashing last week?
I don't think Steve Jobs was gay. I think it was when you said that turtlenecks are made for losers.
Oh, I thought they were made for gays. He's not gay?
Whoa, dude. Don't bring down
I'm sorry. He was not gay?
Do not bring the ghost of Steve Jobs down on me.
We have Tony Danza tap dancing.
I may be blind, but the stars were aligned in my favor.
What a dumb, confident guinea. He really is. I've just met this guy before. Not Tony Danza, but that guy. Hey, I should make my own album, because I can croon like those other shitty Italian singers of the day. Booba-da-doo at the pizzeria where my ma works.
Going to get ices under the moon. I got a temper, you'll find out real soon.
That's shitty tap dancing. It's 100% confidence. Oh my God, he's just walking around. Shooba-la-doop, here I go once again.
I'm athletic and a talent.
Every year I get a brand new Ford Escape. Dracar is a timeless smell. Why did it go away?
Pictures of Jesus while I jerk off.
No, it's not a pepper, it's a horn. Never got to really hit high notes.
Yeah.
If you start 12 octaves low. Shoo-ba-la-boo, do-we-wah.
Again, step, kick, cut. Again. Why couldn't our love last?
Dad, why do you have to keep singing those old songs?
What?
Hey, yo, OS.
Boom, boom, boom.
Razzmatazz, dinner's not on the table.
You love them all the hits from Big J Okerson, the smooth sounds of the boy from Philly.
Draw me a bath before I bust your mouth wide open.
That one's called Loving My Wife.
Because your whore mother's living here for free.
And the classic Family Ties.
I should have married your sister instead of just fucking her.
Ah, the old single man's walk. All of Big J's.
Where's the remote, you cunt?
Living Room Love. They're all there on the double disc.
If I could build a time machine, I'd go back in time and kick your father in the nuts so he never had you. This one's going out to you, Pops.
And live cuts like Daddy's Love.
I'm ripping down your daughter's vag every day, shredding it like Paschetti.
Even the X-rated hits are on there.
B-sides.
The late night. The ones you can put on with your favorite gal.
She'll believe.
I'm going to give each of you a familiar crude phrase, and your job is to clean it up. We'll get your answers after the break. We're right back with more at midnight.